The fluffy ball begins to move. A deep rumbling sound can be heard. You notice it's not just white fur, but also, curiously, large white feathers. Standing up, the massive creature's imposing size is truly revealed, larger than a house, taller than a tower. Its long ears uncurl and point towards the sky. It spreads its wings out, somehow making the behemoth appear even larger. Long teeth show as it lets out a blood-curdling screech. Let's go back a day. On the sixth cycle of light, two adventurers emerge from the thick forest. The path they tread turns from dirt to perfectly oval cobblestone. They take a deep breath and relish in seeing something other than greenery for the first time in days. The view is picturesque. The rays of the warmth bringer are slowly falling behind rolling green hills, and a quaint village of less than 50 homes stands before you. A hardwood sign is leant against the last strong tree of the forest, reads Easter. Katja, do you want to describe yourself a little bit for us as one of the people stepping onto this path?
My character's Cinder. So she is a Ganassi, is that how you pronounce it? I've only ever read it. But yeah, so she's an earth type Ganassi. She's got nearly black skin, crackle, looks a bit like lava. So Cinder's actually a type of volcano, which was kind of where I got the inspiration for that. She's got bright red eyes, and short black hair. And yeah, she's pretty short in stature. She's a bit mean looking. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not alone. Your recent adventures in the woods, you came across a slightly odd companion. Jace, describe yourself and your character, please.
So I'm Sokia. I am an auto gnome. I dress in attire akin to Robin Hood or someone of that sort. I disguise my face as much as I can, but the one thing I cannot hide is my freakish crab-like legs that are all robotic and stuff. And yeah, that's me.
Okay, so the two of you are approached by a pair of men in pretty basic armor, but they're carrying spears as they approach you. Despite their battle-ready appearance, they seem friendly enough, and one of them smiles at you and says, "Well met, travellers. I am Kurt. I assume, given the late hour, you're looking for lodgings this evening." Rather. Lodges.
I would
All
like
out of
3
lodges.
lodges.
All out of lodges. Sorry.
Lodgers or lodgers?
Oh, don't. Fuck, somewhere to sleep. Please don't tell
really.
me.
I'm fucking starving.
There's food too. Yes? Is that what I'm taking away from your guys' response?
So I don't really sleep, so whatever.
Yeah,
But
so you're
just find a tavern,
so
eh?
so they'll lead you through the town. It's pretty quiet. Like I said, it's evening-ish. All the houses are lit up by lanterns. It's sort of your typical thing. Cobblestones. They're oddly oval, but that's nothing of note. You're led to the Bunny's Tail, Tale. Inside, you find not bar stools, but private booths lining 2 walls. Leather chase lounges with small side tables surround the hearth. The sound of crackling firewood cuts through the chatter. Where you'd expect to see people swigging from frothy tankards, instead you see mugs with steam rising from them. The air smells sickly sweet. In one booth, a group of gnomes in traveller's attire seem to be trading stories. A pair of gifts sit on the floor by the fire, possibly out of fear that the furniture won't hold them. Many humans sit in booths. One group adorned in robes looks especially glum and rarely speak. Another one with young children that seem to be brimming with excitement. A single lounge in the corner sits someone with their hood drawn and a goblet loosely in one hand, giving the impression it's not their first drink of the night. The barkeep is a tall man with entirely white hair. He has the air of a friendly giant. He smiles and gestures at you over. "Welcome to the Bunny's Tail. Angus is me. Lodgings for the evening will be 2 silver. Can I get you a mug of cocoa? We're almost out, being the night before the hunt and all. Surprised we have any left. We're usually dry by now."
I would not like cocoa. Sugar goes bad in me. Do you have grease?
I could actually ask the chef if they have some grease back there.
That would
Do you have
be-
any herbal tea?
Herbal tea. I do. I have cocoa tea. Large
Go for
bits.
it, too.
Would you
Well,
like some?
I'll give it a go.
Okay.
Terrible.
Sure. So you guys aren't. So the tea is free, and the grease as well, because usually we pay to dispose of that. So bring it out to you. Not sure where you're going to put that. I'm a little concerned. So you guys are not from here?
No, we're travelers.
Yeah. He knows that. This is what small talk is, people. Lord. So have you heard of our little town before?
No.
No, in a strange little town it is.
Strange? I don't... Really? Oh.
Everything's
Seems like
so
way more grease.
Everything's going to be about you being a robot. I know it. Well, I'm not sure about strange, but our town has a tradition every year. We go on a hunt for beautiful, brightly coloured eggs. I think you guys should get involved. Would you like to participate in our hunt?
What's the purpose of hunting for these eggs?
Well, it helps the town prosper, and we also give you some in return. I mean, I'd be happy to put your lodgings up for free tonight, and there are rewards for the most eggs obtained.
Free lodgings, you say?
Not free lodgers,
Free
though.
eggs, you say.
Are the eggs greasy?
Can you tell me about their LDL cholesterol level?
Oh, no. Oh, my God. The worst. I
Do
swear.
they...
Yes, Cinder? How are you broken already?
It's been a while.
Yeah. Well, you'll...
Yes, we'd love to participate in the hunt if
Well-
if these eggs are worth something and we get to sleep free for the night. Sure.
Easy. Well, you'll be needing a guide. There's a few things you'll need, including a basket. You'll definitely need a basket. You'll have to visit Lady Nyx. Priest Jude, I know you've only been here a few months, but can you take them to Lady Nyx tomorrow? Maybe help them out. I'm sure she'll have the places that they're yet to be allocated for hunting, but if you could take them there.
Oh, fucking hell, mate. I'm just in the middle of a song, innit? Can I finish my set first?
So as you look over, you see a very clearly drunk satire character. He's wearing the tightest pair of pants, leather pants, that you've ever seen in your life. So tight that you can barely tell if it's even meant to be pants or whether it's actually their skin. That's how tight they are. You can't see the fur even breaking through at all. And he's wearing a really, really bright jacket. And you can see every now and then he has this little bit of a twitch. He's like kind of like his head sort of twitches a little bit as he's constantly straining to use prestidigitation to give it a shine to the jacket. So he's just constantly straining cantrips out of his ass to keep this thing going. And so he's holding his lute and he's currently trying to play even though he's just sitting inside of a booth. He's playing to no one, but he still thinks he's like on show at the moment. That's where I'm at.
Bud, do you happen to know Greasing the Law?
Oh, I do have one of them. Where I was completely wasted out of work and down. Oh, inside it's so frustrating if I drift from town to town.
Roll me a performance
and
check.
That goes for the net. Damn it. All right. That is only a 5, but it makes it.
I can see that. So somehow it's not horrible, despite your drunken display. It is charming how much you're trying.
I'm gonna jump up onto the table as I get a bit carried away with myself as I go into the chorus.
Roll athletics. No, acrobatics. Acrobatics with disadvantage for the drinks.
Damn it.
Oh, I shouldn't have been drinking today.
Twice.
First one is a 7.
7. Ooh.
My second one is a higher than that, so I have a 7.
Damn it.
Okay.
Oh, it's not going to be catastrophic. The table moves forward somewhat, and you right yourself. This is the first roll, so I'm not gonna have you fall on your face in front of these people. I actually want them to use you tomorrow.
I'm
Fair.
gonna flip him a
All right.
copper.
Flip him a copper.
I chink it in my teeth, sink it into my pocket. I just got paid for my first gig, yeah. And then hop down. All right, so we're going to Nink's then, is it?
Priest
What
Jude,
was that?
possibly tomorrow. The hunt doesn't start till tomorrow, and it's a bit late for the visit on the lady. And also, I think maybe you need to have a bit of a rest.
Grayson along, Grayson, as he sort of turns away and starts to walk back into the crowd.
I walked too close to the fireplace.
Cool. So, what would you guys like to do from here?
I'm gonna cover myself in grease, but like under my clothes, just grease me up.
Okay.
In the middle of the bar.
Yeah. But I'm gonna find a strange person anyone in the crowd that looks at me a bit strange, and I'm just gonna dead eye them. Just
Oh, I described a few. Let me pick some and I'll
I'm
roll
suddenly
for who is
standing
gonna...
right next to you, staring at you.
Okay. Priest Jude it is.
perfect.
I'm not making you roll to grease him up. You just do it. That's fine.
I start to grease him up whilst trying to also play the lute. Greasing the butt, greasing the butt.
Oh dear.
I start rubbing my grease on him, and I'm like, greasing the bud, greasing the bud.
I kind of
I'm
want...
now trying to play the strings, but they're just all like sliding everywhere.
Hey, Jude. I'll have to call Kurt and put an end to this if you don't go to bed soon. I think you're about done, mate. And he tries to link arms with you and walk you upstairs to one of the rooms.
Not that Cobain looking bastard, he's an asshole.
As he just sort of stumbles up the stairs.
Okay, cool. So you're down to bed. Cinder, is there anything you would like to do in these shenanigans? People you would like to speak to? Anything you would like to do?
Well, I'm going to adamantly avoid the children, so I'm going to move as far to the other side of the room as I can from them, and I suppose sip at my tea in a dark corner and sort of people watch for a little while, just if there's anything. I've noticed the man in the hood, but just see if there's anything else going on.
Justin. That was Justin. The man in the hood was Justin.
The man in the hood was Justin. Okay, sorry, that was not specified. I was like,
I told him earlier, he forgot.
Yep. Playing to my character.
Perfect.
fine.
In that case, I'm not really suspicious on anyone then, I guess.
Easy. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we might
That's done.
because I somehow slipped my notice that Jace isn't gonna sleep. I don't know why. I just completely forgot that auto names don't sleep. So I'll just have you nod off comfortably with your tea.
Yeah, perfect.
You're not drunk or anything, so I guess you can wander off to your own private room. But you're waking in the morning.
I'm gonna just like crab walk straight up and just climb to the roof.
Yeah. Do they
That's
come
where
with
I'll
spider
rest into
climb?
morning.
I mean, they don't exist, so I'll give it to you if you
I
want
don't
it to
even
have
know
it.
if they come with spider legs. But I got spider legs.
They don't exist to
can't
my
tell me.
knowledge, but you are an auto gnome, so I'll give you like clinging ability,
I
I
don't-
guess.
I don't have eyes, so I may as well be able to climb walls.
Sure. I haven't really sussed out how you don't crash into stuff constantly, but we'll allow it.
Because I just climb straight over it.
Daredevil, he's got those senses, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's got sonar or something. Okay, so you climb up and just chill on the roof for no reason because you're not asleep. You guys wake
And
up
I'll
in the
curl up
morning
beneath my bed.
to the sounds of an argument, quite loudly. I don't give a damn if he was full of lies. He kept the damn pests at bay. My crops are all gone now. You hear Angus's voice saying, "Calm down now. Don't say such things." Followed by another angry voice. Jace, you can sort of see that this guy looks like a farmer because you're above him, like a total creep. His overalls and check jacket, that sort of deal. I'll say what I please. That thing is no god, and you've all lost your minds. He's then dragged out. What would you guys like to do? All three of you.
I'm just gonna let go of the roof and see if I can land feet down like a cat.
Acrobatics. And Justin, can you roll a quick constitution and we'll see how recovered you are?
Con save, yeah?
Yeah.
I got a 3.
Yeah, so
I got a 13.
Okay, so I'll give you that. You're fine, Justin. You're full health. With a 3, you went to land and you're just too heavy and you broke a bit of the floor and your foot just like lodged in there. So you try and reef it out.
I'll just grease it up.
Yeah, well, you're pretty slippery, so I guess it slides back out. You're already covered in grease.
In the meantime, I'm just sauntering past, like giggling away, looking at Jason walking through here towards the arguing troop.
Angus turns to you guys and says, "Never mind, Farmer Halen. He's lost his marbles. There's just a couple insects on his stuff. Just don't even worry about it." Priest Jude, off to Lady Nyx.
Yeah.
I'll
Right.
hold up for 1 second. What's this god business all about?
We hear the hunt is laid out to us by a deity who leaves us these eggs, and it helps our town prosper.
Yeah, you seem to stutter and really wait a lot between responses there.
The farmer believes
Tell me
that
more.
we would be best off returning to agriculture to help our town, and most of us disagree.
Why does
That's
he
fair.
think that?
He's just old crazy coot. I wouldn't worry. The eggs bring us much fortune. People quite enjoy the cocoa, and as you can tell from last night, everyone's having a good time.
So
And then
who's
the
the
egg
deity?
hunt today. It's long ears.
Can I do a religion check to see if I know anything about that?
You can, but as an auto gnome found in the forest, you can do it. We'll see what happens.
14.
14. You've heard of it, but you don't know specifics. You've heard that it bestows gifts and is associated with bright colors.
Oh, I don't like bright colours. I also don't like agriculture. Not enough metal. Need more metal. And grease.
More industrial. Okay.
This is deity a greasy one.
Yeah. Where's the deity of deep frying? So I guess you guys wander outside. The farmer's there, now being dragged away by our good friend, the guard, whose name I've forgotten. And he's yelling, "You there! You aren't from here! I beg you, find the lair! End this madness!" He's dragged off.
The less
Sounds
nut
crazy.
job humans around, the better, I guess.
Yeah.
We need more crazy robots. That's what we need.
Walking through town, you notice
What's
there's
that?
a hum. There's a hum in the air. It's the sound of excited children. You continue your walk, and the markets, which appear closed. There are various shop fronts, all have signs at the front claiming to be out of stock and open tomorrow. The sounds of people begin to quieten as you go street after street, following Prince Jude, who seems surprisingly straight walking, considering his display last night. You approach
Probably
a
pants.
fairly empty field, and you notice a few gravestones off to the side, a crude tomb with a boulder in front of it, and an open meadow with a single building about 50 feet away. This is Lady Nyx.
The boulder?
No. Are we going in? need
I
some-
think this is our stop, ladies and gentlemen.
Lady Nick.
Marvelous.
Lady Nyx is a elven lady. She's quite pleasant. She smells of flowers, and she greets you at the door. Her store is lined with baskets, some of which are very, very colourful. I will drop that in there. And she seems stoked to see you guys. She's like, I thought the sales would be done for the year. Have you guys joined the hunt? Do you need a spot to go? Do you have baskets?
I have storage.
A tall elvish lady that smells of flowers. I'm immediately taken by this woman. I'm
Roll
going
to seduce.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna straight up saunter over and be like, baskets, you say?
Rolf, what are you attempting here?
I don't.
What?
Flail and confusion.
What are you going for?
I'm flirting with her, but like I don't
Okay.
know how because I don't really talk to
Trust
people.
Brady to not understand what flirting is.
No, it's never happened in my life. Okay, roll for persuasion, I guess, and we'll depending on it, we'll. It's in the P part.
What?
That's
They're
where
alphabetical.
persuasion is.
Yeah.
In the B part.
Yeah, probably should have learned how to use this app before I.
So there's skills and then they're alphabetical.
Skills. Yep. Okay. Oh, yep. I see. Oh my god, why? I don't. Yeah, I don't have any, but.
Did you roll it? You gotta roll it anyway.
I don't, oh, there we go. I was like,
Yeah, you
how
just
do
tap
you make
it.
roll? Yeah, 9.
I mean, it's a custom roll, not a persuasion roll. But
Oh, I don't know how to.
just click
Have fun with
persuasion.
persuasion.
I did. But
Did
then
And you
what?
press the your modifier after it. You should
Yeah,
just be
the
able to
bonus
press on that
part.
and it rolls.
Should
Yeah, even if it's a
automatically roll.
0, there you go.
Oh, okay.
That's the
No,
one?
I see.
That's
Yeah,
the one?
thank you. Okay.
12,
we're good.
okay.
We're good. Okay, we got this.
With a 12, she's definitely endeared. She's not, ready to tear her clothes off. But
Reciprocating.
she's sort of like, oh, you're a forward one. Yes, we sell baskets. She's just blushing a little bit flattered. How many of you are there? 3? So yeah, go pick a basket each. I'll have each of you roll a d6, please.
I'm just gonna roll that by hand because I have no idea where to do that.
Yeah, I
Alright.
rolled a 2.
I rolled a 5.
Also a 2.
KJ, can you roll again, please?
Is it not working? Why is
No. It worked perfect.
We just need a different number.
3.
Cool. All right. 2, 3, and 5. Is that right? Cool.
Correct.
So she goes up to the shelves and she takes 3 different baskets and hands them to you guys. And she says, well, there are 2 places yet unassigned in the entire village. I'm sorry. One is a little spooky, but it's fine. And she hands you a piece of paper that has many things crossed off. Left is the north part of the forest and the graveyard. The graveyard you passed on the way in, so it is closest. And she says, you can have both spots.
And there are no other humans here. In those spots.
Nobody
this
else
where-
has the hunting
No.
rights. They are allocated. You can see about
Ah.
30 different items and they're all crossed off. So
Yeah, right.
30
I'd
locations,
like to
rather.
sort of like saunter up behind her as closely as I can, possibly with stealth enabled, and just whisper in her ear, which one has the best lubricants?
Roll me stealth first.
As he's trying to be stealthy, I'm gonna try and distract. So I'm gonna assist you with this. So I'm gonna roll a stealth as well
Okay.
to assist.
Assistance of 16 with a roll of 11.
So he gets to roll it with advantage, I believe. If I
Yeah, so roll again.
hit a decent mark.
Yep, we're sticking with 11.
You son of a bitch.
So tell me how
I'm
you
a
were
blind robot.
tell me how you were distracting her, please, Justin, and then Jace, we're gonna blunder it as in she just totally hears you.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So I'll be obviously playing a track. So I'm gonna pull out my lute once again. Cause you're the green Manalishi with the two-pronged crown. All night dragging us up, you're bringing us down. That sounded better in my head.
Ah! What are you doing behind me?
And I'm just gonna like try and be crawling across the walls, but because I clearly cannot see and it's covered in baskets, I'm just like stumbling
Falling
around.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean in and smell her again because I like the way she smells, and I'm not gonna roll stealth because I'm not gonna be subtle about it.
You roll me persuasion, I guess. And Jace, just we'll do an order of events. You did ask first, but we'll 9.
9.
So she's kind of spooked on all angles. And she's like, "What's okay, guys? You got your baskets. Maybe you best be on with the hunt."
On with the
Answer
hunt!
my question.
Dance out the door with my
You
basket.
scared the shit out of her and bashed stuff off her shelves. The moment you guys leave the shop, you feel the baskets change weight. But otherwise, nothing really happens yet. So what do we have?
With
I
these
forgot.
weird ass baskets.
They
So
get
if I-
lighter or heavier?
I was like, is it
Who had 3?
perceptible to the robot?
Who had 3? Cool.
Me.
Take
I
so
thought I had
as
3.
as you
Yeah,
take
yeah,
a few
I'm
more
pointing
steps.
us,
Oh, I
and I
thought-
realized that he doesn't
Oh, you had
see.
3? No, yeah. So as you take a
Yeah,
few more
yeah.
steps, swinging it a little bit, got a little bit chuffed with your meeting with the elf lady who smells nice.
I thought it went well.
You notice it shines in the light of the sun, and then it just straight disappears, but it's still in your hand. You can feel the weight of it, but you can't see it. It's just invisible.
I live for
What?
that gesturing. Do it again, Brady.
Damn it. It's another short, I swear. Ugh.
Guys, the basket. What? Wait, priesty dude, what's happening with the basket?
Oh, it's magic, isn't it?
Well, I gathered that. No, but why?
Why am I supposed to know? I don't pay enough attention to these sorts of things.
Jace, roll me
I
a
suppose you're drunk most of the time,
dex
aren't you?
save.
And with that, I pop the top off of my lute and down a little bit of alcohol.
Jace, your
roll
basket
the-
bites you.
From the inside?
It's a mimic. I'll get initiative rolled, please. 3 damage.
I put the basket inside me.
So he's eating you from the inside? Wow.
It's trying.
I just
Well, I'm
took
gonna
a very
open my
large
flap,
skull of alcohol as
least.
well.
It's a
Yeah, con
whole new
save.
genre.
Con save, please.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, fuck yeah. 8.
And Jace, you took the 3 of damage, yeah? So it bites you from the inside and hurts itself because you're metal, but you double over holding your gut. KJ, maybe you're quick to realize or sense that there's some sort of creature in there, and you're first.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Keeping in mind it's inside Jace. You put it inside his chest.
Do I have enough time to at least open my flap, or is my flap still closed here?
I would have if you didn't be lower than the mimic for a roll.
That's completely fair.
Full surprise.
I don't quite know what's going on, but well, like you said, I guess I've kind of noticed that something's happening and he's clutched his stomach, so I'm going to go over and I guess in some strange method of trying to fix things, I'm going to get the blunt side of my axe and I'm just going to kind of like clang around, see if that helps.
Rattle his cages.
Maybe it'll
bit lower,
disorient
please.
whatever's happening inside of him. A bit lower.
I don't even know what to unarmed strike. I guess.
I'm not doing it to hurt him, I'm just doing it to make noise.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Just for roleplay's sake, roll me a d6, and then I'll decide based on how good the roll is what occurs.
6.
Kendall's just sending little gifs every now and again that are quite amusing. So 6. Okay, so you bother this thing enough that it just starts really banging around in there, not necessarily causing damage, but causing Jace to lurch around all over the place. Followed by your turn there, Prince Jude, and I'll try and get back to calling everyone by their character names. Sorry.
Open your flap.
Maybe
man.
try priest.
Yeah.
Priest.
Prince, I know Prince. Oh my god. Okay, so we just hear clanging coming from the chest of this.
Yeah, so he's really
robot of
moving
sorts.
around now. He's getting bashed around everywhere and clutching his storage cavity.
Okay. Fuck. Yeah. Alright, then. Fucking. Here we go. I'm gonna try and cast Mage Hand to try and pry open the chest cavity of Old Pain McKee.
Right, cool.
So I do that.
Roll me. I don't really want anything for this, to be honest, because it's a spell, so it would just do it. I assume you're
Open
just.
an unlocked door or container.
Yeah, so I figure, it just opens, bursts open, this thing jumps out, it's a basket with teeth and a long tongue, and it looks at you guys, and it jumps up and down, and just sprints away. End initiative.
I think your
What the
basket just
fuck?
ran off.
What is with these
time
baskets?
I'm putting foreign objects inside me?
I've heard that before.
Remember that woman with the bread?
Throwback to our own content. That's amazing.
Wow.
And another holiday-themed tabletop. I like it.
That everyone has seen for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right.
Yeah. But now you don't have a basket. How are you gonna hunt eggs?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
He opens the storage cavity, completely forgetting what you just said.
I don't have very much RAM.
Maybe we should go back to Nick's and try and hit on us some more and get another basket for you.
Mm.
I believe I could stealth my way in there.
Go and take another basket.
Don't have to pay for it that way.
I like it. I like your style.
I'm gonna sprint back and try and steal a basket.
Sorry, Kendall. I tried to get you into the game sooner. Okay.
It's like,
Roll
well,
me. You didn't make it all that far. She'd taken a step and hers had turned invisible in her little skip-de-loo, and you had taken like 8 crab steps, but it was really only a couple feet. So from there, you're going to attempt to stealth. So roll me the stealth, and then a sleight of hand. If stealth doesn't just outright fail.
9.
With 9, it doesn't fail bad enough. Like, you get in, but she's like staring at you.
Yeah, what if I fall
6 for sleight of
asleep?
hand. So you just reach over and go to grab a basket, and she slaps your hand. She's like, none. You get 1. Out you go.
Might bit me.
You
It
picked-
bit me.
You picked the basket. I'm sorry.
I didn't. You picked the basket.
You guys picked. She just handed them to you.
She didn't like you.
If I could see you, I'd be frowning right now.
Yeah, I was like, you can't see.
I'm gonna slam the door with as much force as I can.
Roll me a strength.
Fuck.
It doesn't even close. The wind resistance, just like, you like try and pull it hard, and the wind resistance does the like thing. It just sits there,
Aw.
embarrassingly flailing a little bit close to close.
We've all been there before, haven't we?
One too many times, I'm telling you. I'm gonna
All three
carry
of us
my
got
basket
buttons
with my
to go.
mage hand now. From now on.
There's no concentration on mage hand, is there?
No.
It's usually just a thing.
No, it's
Yeah,
just a thing.
every now and again I'll get you to like just roll a check to make sure it's still got it.
Oh, it only
that's
lasts
okay.
1 minute, so every minute I have to recast it.
Yeah, but I didn't really want to do that, so I was gonna like.
Just poke it with a
It's
stick.
just a thing. It's
Yeah,
just a
that's
thing.
fine. Okay, so but I really imagine this floating hand is just like like skipping along.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
right next to me as if I was carrying it, but I'm not
Yeah.
carrying it anymore.
Cool.
And every now and then I just shoot at a glance.
And Cinder still has hers. She just can't see it. Okay. So wandering down the path, I imagine. Jude gestures to the graveyard. You guys want to have a search for?
Cinder. Do you want to see your basket again? I can make it shiny like my jacket.
Ooh. No, I don't really like color.
Oh. I can make it not coloured then.
Can you make it matte black?
I can make it black like your soul.
Dude.
That's deep. I'm writing that down. And instead of doing what he was going to do, he writes down the lyrics instead and then continues to walk.
Cool.
I'll just, yeah. Oh, all right. Just keep going. It's fine. I am keeping a firm grip on this basket, though. I'm still confused by it.
Okay. As you guys enter the graveyard, all is pretty still.
It's dead quiet in here, isn't it?
Just as you
I mean,
have
it's
that.
Quiet. I'm
Just
writing
as
that down.
Just as you have that thought, however, there's the sound of rock grinding on rock as enters our player who's been sitting in the wings. He rolls this gigantic rock aside and begins to talk himself. That'd be good. Thanks.
That's the sound of rock. So you see this this like middle-aged human guy, bandages all over his body except this part of his face, as if he's just clawed them away. It's all like scar tissue and just like shreds of stuff all over his body. And he's just walking out, like seeing the sunlight for the first time in ages and just being like,
Ah, it's a fucking mummy. Kill it.
Mummies exist?
"What's a mummy?"
And I fire a shot at him from my blowgun.
Nice.
I guess rolled a hit against his AC.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, I would wager
Nice.
Cool. Well, damage is 0.
so. What's up with this blowgun? Because I've noticed this twice.
If you can't figure it out, that's on
It's because
you.
you can't hit things, isn't it?
No, I just hit something.
So
I'm
what-
going to cast Mold Earth, and I'm going to try and put 5 feet of earth back on top of the mummy.
So I've just got like this darts like hit one of my bandages. I'm just like,
I'm not sure it's a dart. We might need. Is it a dart?
Yeah.
Okay.
it just went straight into some of the scar tissue. Didn't do anything.
Scar tissue. Now that's a song.
What's the song?
It sounds like shit. And then it's just a big pile of dirt just comes around it. It doesn't
I'm
hurt
starting-
though. I will say it does not hurt, and it's not even enough to bury you.
I'm starting to suspect this human's not a threat.
What the hell's going on? I go back into my cave and I come out with this really big plank of wood and I'm just like holding it, like ready to defend myself.
What are you doing here?
What? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah?
What are you doing
Hello?
here?
What? Where's here? What's doing?
Oh fuck! Is he blind too?
No! If
I think
blind
he's
means
just
what I
stupid.
think it means, I can see. I just woke up and everything hurts, and then I got shot with a dart and some dirt fell on me. Everything's very confusing.
Yeah, well, at least you can see.
Can't everyone?
No.
Like, I'm sorry, man. If I had some ability to make you see again, I'd use it, but I can't. I don't. Anyway.
Do you know your name?
There's a bunch of scribbles in there. There's some scratches over. I think I read Manuel, so maybe I'm called Manuel.
We are not well, man. Had to. I don't know, man. We're not getting any answers for him. Can we go check out this cave?
Can I get a perception roll, please, from everybody?
Yes, you can get a roll.
10.
A roll.
Cool.
Ah, good. 9.
Oh, there we go. The blind guy? Okay, that actually kind of works. So you start to hear little scratchings. A little... 3 chickens and a rooster start closing in on you guys.
Hi, friends.
Roll me
Are they with you?
initiative.
Is who with me?
I was really hoping no one got a good enough perception there to notice them. But anyway.
I'm gonna take another swig of my my alcohols. Gotta keep that buzz going, you know.
Can you roll me a con save on that then?
Yeah. Ah, good.
Alrighty. I
Magic.
have an out of game question. You said you had to do dinner prep. Was that not just hot dogs you got handed?
Yeah, it
What
was.
prep did you do?
I got the pot ready.
Put water in a pot?
I boiled my water.
I
Oh
didn't
my
boil the water
gosh.
because that was too early. It was 2 hours ago.
Wait,
He
just-
put water in a
so
pot
2
and called
hours
it-
ago, you
Put
just
the
put
pot on the
water in a
counter.
pot and left it there.
And called
was
it
ready
dinner
to go.
prep.
Yeah, it was ready to go.
And then we played the finals, like
Yep.
intelligent people would.
Okay. Wow. So I love this because what's occurred here is the blind robot heard them approaching, but then had the worst roll for initiative. So, first, chicken 1. You're all about 5 feet apart from each other, and they've got within 10 feet of you guys. Manuel behind you guys, kind of sticking his head out of the cave. First up is going to be chicken 1, who's going to jump and peck at the ground somewhat close to your feet there, Jace. But I already rolled and he missed, so you're lucky. Moving on to Cinder. You've watched this aggressive chicken move, and now it's your turn.
So I suppose a little bit more of Cinder's background is that she doesn't spend a lot of time around humans and really, really loves animals. And will pretty much do anything in her power to protect them. And she, although perceives this as aggression, she still kind of wants to befriend the chicken. So I'm gonna go over and literally just try to grab the chicken. It's like, hey, buddy.
So grapple. That's what
Yeah.
we're going to allow here.
Not like a hug. We're doing a friendly grapple.
Strength.
Just doing a
Actually,
challenge run, it's a pacifist run.
Roll me a d20 first, as if to hit, and then roll me strength to see if you grab it. I guess. I don't know what you're rolling against. It's a chicken.
Wouldn't you go strength v strength?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a grapple.
I'm very sure that she's got more.
Oh,
18.
That beats a 10. So you just grab this chicken and cuddle it. 18 versus 10 though. You smush it a tiny. You smush it a tiny bit. Like it's not thrilled. But it's not its turn, so you're fine.
For now.
The rooster crows, and 2 more chickens show up.
yeah, there's 4 chickens and a rooster.
5.
Are we having a picnic?
Well, 4.
We're
and
having
the
a
one-
party.
4 and the one that Cinder is holding, so 5 chickens and a rooster. And then we're up to chicken 3, who is just gonna go for a claw gouge on you to try and release his kin. So rolling to hit against your AC, 11. You have 10, so it does hit.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Um,
Yep. Sorry.
Okay. So you take 1
I'll get
scratch
there,
damage.
sorry.
1 scratch damage to your arm. Onto Jude.
Why? I just want to love you.
Oh, fucking hell. Alright, I'm going to cast Shatter.
So this has like a 10-foot sphere, so 20 feet diameter. So I can basically reach 20 feet wide,
Yep.
20 feet
So-
deep.
Your most
Sort of
logical
thing.
place is directly on the rooster because he's got 2 chicks behind him, 1 in front, and 2 at KJ. Does that make
We've
sense?
all been there, haven't we?
Alright.
Alright.
Know
So
what
what's
you
the-
mean.
I do.
What are we doing with that?
So I rip out the old loot, and then I like pull out the little pedal and stomp on the pedal, change the tone, and then one solid chord rings out, and we are going to cast that. And you are going to give me a con save, sir.
5.
You do not save. You take 16 damage to everyone.
So
That's my kind of music.
So that rooster and the chicken, the 1 chicken in front of him, not the 2 at KJ, just
Like the bird in Shrek.
Yeah.
So you're just still holding one, and there's one that's just on the ground in front of you, and that's all that remains. 4 and 5 were eliminated, so we'll forget those guys.
I
Bringing
blow them
us-
birds away. You know what I mean?
Manuel,
Birds love it.
Alright, I'm new to this life thing, but I think what I've gathered first is that killing's okay, so I'm gonna go for the chicken attacking the lady who's on fire. So I pull out my plank of wood and I run at him, and ha!
roll to hit.
Or her, I should say, if it's not the rooster. That's 10.
That'll hit.
Yay. And that's 7 damage of the bludgeoning
Just
variety.
feathers everywhere.
I get 2 attacks per action.
Okay,
Can I try to hit the one that she's holding?
you can try. Her AC was 10, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. We're gonna hit her and the chicken.
Okay.
Roll me
Ah!
damage. Roll me damage as you just smack the pair of them with this piece of wood. What was the damage?
6 bludgeoning damage.
So it's not monstrous by any means, but you definitely just explode the chicken into her chest, so you're covered in chicken and feathers. And you take 6 damage as well from your new compatriot.
Just like, oh.
Guys, can we get
standing
grease
here
from
in
this type
utter
of
horror.
chicken?
What's
Grease.
a chicken?
No, but I hear if you bathe it and it's unborn, you can then put it in grease with breadcrumbs and it goes well. What
Are
was
you
that?
making eggs, Benny?
I was gonna make schnitzel.
Who's Benny?
What were you saying there? Cinder?
Oh, that I was already standing in shock and disbelief as all these chickens are exploding around me. I'm devastated by this, and now I've been thwacked and had a chicken exploded all over me. So I'm just gonna stand there sobbing. Yeah.
Take a D4 psychic damage to your psyche.
I'm going to roll around in the chicken gore, relubricate.
Do I just roll a d4?
Yeah.
Is that the yeah?
Jess, you roll me a constitution. I want to see if anything jams
3.
up some. I want to see if anything jams up some gears. But you're okay. So three damage. Now you take the 3 damage, which is pretty high on a 4. But I'm going to give you a point of inspiration for playing along with your whole character deal. So use that later. Have you done those before? You know what to do.
No, I don't.
So basically, you can use it in the future to give yourself advantage on essentially any roll.
Okay, sweet.
Once.
One. Yes. Yeah.
It's handed out by DMs for good role playing. You stuck to your animal rights thing. Jace rolling around in the chickens also gets a point of inspiration, but did you jam a gear? What was your con save? 11. Nah, you're all right. You are covered in feathers, but nothing jammed
Does
up.
the blood count as lubricant?
Why not?
I start
Manuel.
blowing.
If I've learned anything, it's that blood does count as lubricant.
Oh no.
I
I'm
didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
I'm blowing on Cinder, trying to put the fire out.
You're what?
I
You
think
really
Cinder's
shouldn't have
on
followed
fire,
my
so I'm just
line
like,
with that.
Yeah.
Is she on fire or is she?
no, she's a fire genasi.
No,
So
she's
Yeah.
she's Earth.
She's Earth? I thought she was fire.
Yeah,
No.
Cinder. The name Cinder does work better with Fire Ganassi, but she's
Because
earthy.
she was going like volcanic rock.
Volcanic
rock.
Oh,
That's,
volcanic rock. Okay.
Yeah, so she probably does look
Sorry.
smoldering.
In that case,
Yeah.
I think there's like dirt on her or something, and I'm trying to like wipe it off.
Oh, dear.
What's her face?
What are you doing?
Sorry, you were covered in something.
That's my skin.
What?
I'm a Ganassi. I'm an elemental. This is just what I look like.
Well, she is covered in something. She's covered in the guts of a dead chicken.
Oh, and that.
That's new. That's not
Hello.
her skin.
Blowing
Sorry,
on
I'm-
things rarely makes them less messy, though.
Yeah. I mean, look, I
God
just
damn
woke
it,
up.
Brady.
Everything's confusing, but I'm learning a lot. Who are you guys? What are you doing? What's happening?
Well, we're on an egg hunt. Have you seen any eggs? We found the chickens, so apparently they came first.
Yeah, everybody, if we're going to resume the hunt, roll me an investigation and let's see if we find any eggs on this Easter special hunt.
I
I'm gonna
might have
cast
actually-
Prestidigitation to remove the chicken gore from our friend Cinder.
Fantastic. I
Oh,
like that.
thank you. I was just gonna keep wandering around covered in viscera.
That would depend on what an egg is.
So he's holding a rock. The rest of you, Sokia,
Not quite.
you found
Looks like your
5
skin.
brightly colored eggs. They look beautiful. And Priest Jude, maybe because you knew what you were looking for, you also found 4. And Cinder, you found 1.
How big are these eggs?
Egg-sized.
Emu size?
Chicken
Egg?
Emu
Oh,
egg.
emu egg.
Question:
All
were
right.
these
Yeah.
were these eggs
How big are the
in the
baskets?
chickens, and then when they blew up, the egg just kind of fell to the ground?
No. So keeping track of the eggs there, we need to have a discussion about where they're going.
I've managed to, in all this time, keep a hold of my invisible basket. Evidently, in all the shock and horror, I've kept firm grip on this invisible basket. It is no longer covered in viscera, thank you. So I'm going to attempt to put this egg in this invisible basket, or very clumsily, as I cannot see
Oh,
where
that's
the
right.
edge of the
I was
basket
going to color it, wasn't I? And I click my fingers and it goes like bright gold.
Wait, so what are eggs? What do they do?
I believe they lubricate, and I just smash them all over myself.
all of them.
Do I need to lubricate too?
As you guys are talking, I'm just going to take a little bite out of the top of one. It's like a little.
Justin, with your egg consumption, I'm going to give you advantage on attack rolls now. Disadvantage
No,
on
I-
constitution rolls, which is really inconvenient for the guy who keeps drinking.
I take another sip of my alcohol straight away.
All right, roll with disadvantage on con.
That's a 3.
You feeling those effects, buddy?
You know what? It's actually, this is a blessing because it means that I can get drunk quicker. And
You
That
did it on
is-
purpose.
that's actually really good.
So, are they edible?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just gonna throw one
Sorry,
of
I'm
my
asking
eggs
you.
straight into
Crazy.
Manuel's mouth.
The whole egg straight into his mouth.
The whole ostrich size.
Soka, you're going to lose 1, so you still got 4. And I guess you're going to take on those same effects there, Manuel. So advantage on attack rolls, disadvantage on con, and drop 5 off your movement speed.
Okay.
Manuel, do you feel particularly powerful now? And do you also want to drink? Come party with me, Manuel.
What's like drink water? Like
Yeah.
okay.
Take the cap off my loot and surprise, it was alcohol.
Now recite the alphabet backwards.
Oh, did you? Oh, did you turn the water into something else? Are you magic or something? Like, what's going on?
He's not
Roll-
magic, the water is.
Roll
it was-
con for me, please. Twice.
At disadvantage?
Yep.
Oh, if only I was raging. Plus 9.
You're okay. You sort of, the world is like not quite straight all the time if you move quickly, but it's otherwise fine.
So they make you more powerful, you say?
Yeah, they do.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And
They're
increase
kind of
the
like
effect of alcohol.
being at a party, you know?
Should we go kill
And
some
then you
more
get-
chickens?
Some special handouts at the party.
As someone who's never been to a party, she looks at the egg and looks back up at you and is a little confused, but slowly takes a bite anyway.
Same deal?
Would her egg be boiled?
No. She's not actually letting off heat. She's
You don't know.
okay.
Yeah, she could be heaps hot.
So
What do you know?
everyone but Jace, advantage on attack rolls, disadvantage on con saves, and reduced movement by 5 feet.
Auto gnome, join the party.
I don't think he can eat.
What party? And I just smashed the rest of them all over me.
All
Get
of
even
them.
more greasy.
You had 4.
Yep. No, 3. I already smashed one.
Yeah,
I've
right.
smashed the other 3 now.
So
I'm gonna put the rest of.
I am so greasy right now.
okay,
They're
not
like all
only that.
melted all
How
over
many?
you.
So 3 broke on you. All of your 3. Was that correct?
4.
I thought you. Yeah. So, and you fed
4
one.
in total broke on me. And I
Okay.
threw one at Manuel.
I don't think it's evenly
I think-
spread. I'm gonna help you, and I try to like, and I
Your
get to
movement
his feet,
speed.
and I'm massaging his metal feet. I'm like, why is this bringing back memories?
Why do you like
A
this?
little bit lower.
Okay,
Stop it! Don't do that to him.
it's just his foot.
Is
Greasing his foot.
Can I roll performance?
No, but unfortunately, the results of 4. You do have not only advantage on attack rolls, you now have +1 to your attack rolls.
Ooh.
Disadvantage on cons, as per before, but you've now been reduced to a 5-foot movement speed. Which is going to
I'm
be...
helping.
This is fine.
This is fine. I'm gonna put the rest of my egg into my shiny gold basket now.
Yep.
Um,
Didn't you only have
yeah,
one? So you just
wait-
bit the top and you're putting the rest of the egg in?
yes.
Okay.
Is that okay? Can I do that?
You can.
Okay.
I'm
Sweet.
just going to change it
I-
from
well,
1
I
to
don't know.
3/4 of an egg.
As far as I'm aware, these eggs are worth something. I don't want to eat the whole egg. I only have one.
So is this what life is? You just collect eggs. You just walk around collecting eggs.
Life here, apparently.
Sometimes we kill a bird or two. That's
Uh,
life.
I don't really understand the concept of life.
Don't talk to me about life.
I just literally want to know what it is. I woke up and everything hurts.
I put the
I think-
last
and-
3 eggs in my basket.
Cool. It immediately grows teeth and chews them and then tries to take a bite of you. Give me a dex save.
Oh, you fuck.
6 options. 2 of them were mimics and you guys got them.
Well,
Yeah. Bites ya.
bites me.
Bites ya.
Does it now? Does it?
For 1. It nips
Yeah,
you
right.
as you go. Ah! Initiative, please.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just Justin if you want to just watch him fight, but I don't
I'm
mind.
cool with that.
Alright, literally everyone before it.
Get rid of the whale.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Order is going to be Sokia.
I'm going to bite it.
Do you have a mouth? Like,
Yes, I don't have eyes. I have a mouth.
okay, cool. Unarmed strike, I guess. To hit 20.
But
I need an explanation. Wait, hang on. What's happened here? Give us an
because my
explanation.
dex and strength are negative, so
Squares that to
all
nothing.
low level
Yeah.
attacks it should only be like a 1 or 2.
Yeah.
They're just nothing.
So you bite this thing, and it's a really good hit. Like, you just chomp hard, and it just sort of like with its metamorphosizing, and then just like bloop, bloops you back off it, I guess. Followed by Jude.
That's actually not a bad idea. I'm gonna try and bite it as well.
It is a wicker basket with teeth. I just want to confirm this.
It bit me, I bite it. That's the rules. Alright, so I got a 20 to hit. So I go and chomp on the basket as well.
Oh my god.
Take that.
What?
I also have 0 damage on my bite.
Well, at least this mimic is consistent with when people bite it. It just is like. My gosh.
You slippery little fucker.
Manuel. Please do not.
What? I mean,
We haven't missed a bite yet.
I haven't seen one of these before. This like the people who've been alive for a long time who seem to know what they're doing seem to think fighting's the thing to do.
Roll to hit.
24.
I'm glad I gave you guys advantage you haven't needed. Roll the unarmed strike. Oh, he's a puppet. He will do damage.
Yeah, that's 5.
Yeah, cool. My gosh.
Wait,
so
multi attack. I bite him a second time.
2 chumps.
13.
13.
That was with advantage, yeah. Then it's another 5. So I've bitten this basket twice and done 10 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. So you just go and just tear into the wicker, and it seems like bits of it are flying off. The straw is going everywhere. The multicolor, as it hits the ground, turns to a normal strawy beige type of color.
And then something about being this close to a basket and looking down is just filling me with deja vu. It's like I just take 2 bites and then I'm just like,
That's what happens when you buy baskets. You get revelations. Can write that down.
Even Genesis, maybe.
they sound like good book titles. I should...
No, they're song lyrics.
If enough years go past, they'll probably be the same thing. Cinder.
I've watched this all go on for, I don't know, 30 seconds, and I'm shrug and dive straight in and
Yes!
teeth first, go for that basket.
18
The system works.
Thank you very much. 18 seconds.
18 seconds has gone
18
by,
seconds, sorry, yes.
Unactual.
Okay. Roll to hit with advantage because you bit a thing. Meg. 4 level 6 characters and they decide to bite a creature.
Yeah. Two of us knowing all too well that we're going to do 0 damage.
It's what my character would do.
I mean, mine also has a distinct lack of social skills, so she was just like...
This is a thing.
So you hit it. With 14 you got it.
3? We're all just gumming on it.
You know what? It has other things, but just because of you 4 biting it, it's gonna... You two didn't actually hurt it, so it was just confused by that. It's gonna go to the first person who bit it and caused it damage. So, Manuel, I know you've suffered a lot, but it's going to bite. It's gonna have a good go at biting you.
Okay.
Plus 5 on 9. What is your AC, sir?
13.
Yeah, 14 will hit.
Yeah.
So roll damage on that
I'm
bite.
going to use cutting words as a reaction. And I'm going to expend one of my bardic inspirations to say that doesn't hit.
Sing it then.
So, as a reaction, when a creature you can see within 60 feet makes an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll, you can expend 1 use of bardic inspiration. Roll the die and subtract the number from the creature's roll. What am I gonna sing here? I'm
Peace by Lady Gaga.
I'm screaming for vengeance, I'm screaming for vengeance. Hey, listen, don't you let them get your mind. And then, that's it.
Alright, cool. It misses. It only gets 1 attack, so we're back to the round.
Bite it again.
Sokia.
I'm gonna bite it again.
This is the part of the video I do that fast forward editing. Moving along. Dude. Don't.
I am... I'm so tempted. Oh, man.
Salivating.
So as I was playing before, I realized that my finger is bleeding. My fingers are bleeding! And I get really angry. Charlie bit me! My fingers are bleeding, and I'm gonna cast Shatter on the basket.
That's like on you, like your basket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm real angry. I'm real angry.
In fact, you're
No.
all there because you
Yeah.
all just took a bite out of it. So this is gonna
Actually,
be
you know
everyone.
what? I'm gonna do.
I
No, I'm
heard,
gonna change it. I'm gonna do something different.
I heard
I'm gonna
cast Shatter.
cast. I'm gonna cast Glyph of Warding on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
On a surface. Yeah. It's gonna take too long. Yeah, just reading that now. All right, then I go back to Shatter. So I cast Shatter at level 3.
So what's everybody
everyone
rolling?
give me a con save,
oh, fucking.
and you're gonna
great.
take 20 damage.
Don't forget,
Disadvantage.
everyone has disadvantage on con, except
Piece of
for who didn't bite it. No, everyone. Yeah, so Kia didn't. So everyone else
No,
has
you
disadvantage on con.
absorbed it, didn't you? Through your.
No, yeah, he covered it himself, so he's got
Yeah,
disadvantage too.
you got it.
Why would I have disadvantage to con for greasing up? Stitch
Magic
up.
eggs.
You're
They cause
greasy.
magical things, so
11.
That's not
That's-
gonna save.
that's not gonna say it.
How much damage?
Rolling.
20.
Con saves. AJ, you gotta do it twice. How's everyone sitting HP wise? Like I can go through and check, but I'd rather.
I'm fine.
I'm just fine.
I mean, that just halved my.
Yeah. Jude, I would not go with fine. Everyone else alright. So, but sure.
If I could see, I'd probably be more concerned.
if I could do it all again, then
I can see you and I'm not concerned.
I might change the way that I did that.
Yeah, so
By
basket
not
takes
hurting
double
all
damage,
of my
yes?
friends.
Because it's a construct, so it's not good. It's mostly shreds. It's kind of
Did
the
it save?
no. It took
Oh,
double.
So it took 40 damage,
Yeah. So
and it's still alive.
the ring around it is sort of intact, as well as like most of the handle, and it's just like shreds of straw hanging off, and the teeth are in the ring, and that's sort of all it is, laying on the ground, and it's struggling to sort of move. It's pretty buggered up. Manuel.
Something about someone's name being Jude or something similar and resulting in a lot of pain to me has triggered something. And Manuel goes into a rage, or as he likes to think, he gets cross. Picks up his big plank of wood he carries with him in the rage, sees the basket on the ground. Ah, that's a crit, would you believe it?
Oh, snap!
You absolutely didn't need
Well,
it.
it's probably
I
on
love
like
it.
1
Nice.
HP.
I'll break the rules and say it had 5, because I know you're going to do more than 5.
Well, yeah, because it's first hit, and I'm a zealot, so I get the
Yeah.
extra d6. So, yeah, it's like a 10 bludgeoning, 4 radiant.
The
Plus
teeth
also
of this
18
thing
damage. Hold on.
Shatter around the ground. Any bit of straw that was left just gets absolutely smudged into the dirt. And that's now a word. Teeth everywhere. Cross pushed into the ground with this thing.
I've got 1 attack left.
I mean, initiative sort of ended, but alright.
Not understanding the situation and being in a range, I'm going to attack Cinder's basket.
Well, you made it visible, so I guess that's on you, Justin. Alright, cool. It's not got AC, so it's just an invisible basket. I'm gonna
Well,
It's now a shiny gold basket.
let's
Do I see
Everything
coming
has
to
an
the
AC.
attack?
It's just very low.
Can I react?
roll to hit versus her dex save. Yeah, that's more fun.
23.
Versus 18. Wow. She goes to move, and she's quite zippy and fast, but doesn't quite get out of the way. Roll damage on this poor basket. Before you tell me, I'm gonna say the basket has 6 HP, because why not?
Yes.
What's the damage? Well above 6. Shreds it out of your hands. You're just holding the handle that's still gold. Having separated, the invisible one turns invisible and rolls away somewhere. And then we'll let you guys roleplay that.
Vengeance! No mercy!
Still holding my basket handle, reactively, I literally just use that hand to punch him straight in the face.
Unarmed strike against his AC. You guys are really into attacking each other.
Fucking hell, Manuel. Calm
22
down.
is above your AC, sir. Roll the damage on that. So you take 3 damage and tell me what you do. Halved, because you take 1 raging. Yeah.
1 damage.
Which kind of works, because player versus player is not what I was going for here.
Pain is my friend, and I turn the other cheek.
Manuel, if you had lots of power, then I'd be very scared of you, but you clearly don't, so good job on killing baskets, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And then I'm gonna cast Mending on my basket, so it's a basket again.
Okay.
It's just a basket with teeth all over it.
Yeah. Shattered teeth everywhere.
Nice.
Okay. Cool.
Do you want
You
your
are me and
basket
you
mending?
basket.
Do you want your basket mending as well?
You have to
Cinder?
find it.
Ooh. Oh. Can we look for the basket? I'd love
I'm
that.
just
I'd
gonna
love a
cast
basket.
Prestidigitation everywhere, turning everything gold until we can find the thing that.
I also want my egg back. My egg would have gone flying.
It did, but it was 3/4 of an egg, and it definitely got shattered when it got hit with a giant piece of wood.
I'll cast Mending.
Wait.
Okay, so
Hang on, 1 sec. Mending doesn't create things out of nothing, right? It's the original parts pulled back together.
It repairs a single break or tear in an object that I touch, such as a broken chain
Excellent.
link, 2 halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, or a leaking
Absolutely
wineskin.
Cool. So you found the basket because it was obvious because you cast prestidigitation everywhere. You pick it up, shattered egg. You try and fix the egg. KJ, you start to vomit the piece of egg. Comes out of your mouth. You lose the abilities given to you, and the egg, it sort of makes its way back to the egg and repairs.
And this happens over the course of many minutes because
I
every
was gonna
minute I
say-
can only like repair 1 single break. So for each of the breaks of that egg that were inside of your mouth, I'm drawing that tiny piece out of your stomach.
I was going to be lazy and say she bit it and swallowed, but sure, let's do that. Fine.
Small bits of bile come up for the next hour. I've nearly got it. I've nearly got the whole egg. You're just there.
Okay.
well, I've been vomiting for an hour and I'm sitting on the ground having a bad time of this.
DM narration
Right.
intervention.
You can eat the egg
What do
again
we-
now.
What are we doing from here, people?
I'm going to use Prestidigitation to clean the egg of all vomit. There you go. It's a nice clean egg.
Guys, are we supposed to be going somewhere or
Put it in
doing
my
something?
basket.
I just walked out of a cave and then killed some chickens and killed 2 baskets, and I've just learned what they are. What were you doing before you guys found me?
I think we were eating the eggs.
We were.
Greasing up, mostly?
Greasing up and eating eggs, I think,
Yeah.
is what we were doing. And I think we were doing it pretty well, if you ask me. And that's it.
I think some of my memories are coming back.
He remembers something.
I think there was a man and a lady who did something, and that led to me existing.
It's not how it went for me, but
And
Alright.
then
Nor me.
Mary. Dad's name was Joe.
Jojo.
Joseph.
Joe Star.
Joe something.
Do you know
And
Skay?
there was a bit of a blank for about 33
Jose.
years, and then I had I think about around 11 friends or something, and I was walking around.
Wow. I've got more than 300 friends there and many male followers. Just, I know it's a weird flex, but that's what I'm all about.
I don't have any friends.
Neither.
You just found a robot in the forest and we're like, let's go around
I did.
together.
Easy. He wasn't a human. It's fine.
I think my mum
Alright.
cheated on my dad.
Hitch.
Everyone's mum cheats on their dad. It's the rite of passage, isn't it?
Kind of feel like
I
mum
only
and
have a
dad's.
dad.
Kind of feel like mum and dad's age gap's a little problematic. Alright.
Let's go.
Right, we were looking for eggs. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we were looking for eggs. Wait,
The party remembered that they were given 2 locations to search for eggs in. The graveyard and the northmost part of the forest.
Kind of feels weird that I died and then came back to life or something, and now everyone's just looking for eggs. But okay, why not?
You didn't remember that. I didn't give you that.
I feel
Death-
like if I've just woken up and there's a previous life and I was in a tomb, I
Death-
think I can put 2 and 2 together.
It is just a mechanical reboot. They just grease you up and turn your cogs around. And I'm just
Nearby.
gonna slide on my chest out of the graveyard. Just
Fast forwarding along to the forest,
yeah.
the party choose to do what?
Look for eggs.
So, I was gonna say, so the forest is the second location. I'm gonna try and climb a tree so I can get sort of a better bird's eye view of the area. See if I can go from up high and check out some. See if I can find some eggs.
Perception with advantage to the height.
I would also like to partake in the same strategy, as I am a ranger and
Yeah.
I have better sight lines with 0 eyes, but
Yeah.
I feel like I can feel where things are.
Give it a
If I
good
go
hard
high.
go. Different tree? Same tree? What are we doing?
Different tree. I have no idea what tree they just went up.
Cool. With an 8, you notice not a lot of much. You're like, forest.
Trees.
It looks like there's some color over there, but maybe it's just vegetation.
Nope, nothing up here, guys. I can't see anything. I think she gave us a dud location.
The blind guy, however, points off in a direction and goes, I see color and ovals over there.
You don't see anything.
Okay, maybe I'm guessing, but you've got to trust me. Or you
Here's
don't.
colours.
Like, whatever. Really.
I'm just gonna go that way then. I've got no reason not to trust you.
Yeah, right. I'll shimmy down the tree and make my way in the direction that Spidey pointed.
I'm going to leap from treetop to treetop.
Wish I had a
Nice.
pack mule.
Athletics for you, sir. As you walk along, you come across a little stream. It's not much of anything.
Not knowing the difference between streams and the ground, I'm just gonna keep walking.
As you step, the water running around your feet turns red, and then as you step out of the stream, nothing goes back to normal. Next to you, a auto gnome falls out of a tree with an athletics
I
check
meant
of
to do
5. Would you guys like to begin investigating for the eggs now that you've arrived at the location, or do you have other shenanigans you would like?
Manuel, what was with that water? Did you see that, or is that something I just saw? Did anyone else see that?
Does that not always happen?
I don't know if maybe I've just had a few too many, but no, I don't think so.
Speaking of,
Did anyone else see it?
roll me a con save, please, Justin. With disadvantage to the chocolates. Ah, you did.
Same?
Oh. You're okay. A little dizzy, otherwise fine.
Oh. Did anyone else see this strange effect of the water?
I put my finger in the water.
It does in fact turn red.
The
I
whole
grab my
lot?
blowgun
No,
and I
just-
suck up some water and just
just
spit it straight in
around-
his mouth.
Around his hand and then back to clear as it goes past.
It's water magic,
so
or are
you were
You magic.
actually... Did you ingest the water?
No, I'm going to suck it up into the blowgun and then just spit it straight into Jude's mouth.
Okay, do so. Are you going to willingly allow that, Jude?
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll me another con with disadvantage then.
Well, I also rolled a 19 to hit, so...
Yeah, so you got there, whether he was willing or not.
Again, twice. Same roll,
Yeah.
18.
So you have the familiar taste. No effects with an 18.
But I know what it tastes like, right?
Sure do.
Hold on a minute. Was that wine I tasted just then coming from that water? And I go and cut my hands and try and drink some out of the running creek.
Near his hands, or
No, just like straight out of the
it's
water.
just water?
Wait, did it turn
Manuel.
red when his hands were... Yeah?
I think you're turning this into wine.
What's wine?
Well,
Can
Just
everybody
shove it in
roll
the
me
water.
a
yeah,
perception
just shut
check?
up and give me some of that.
I just lay down. I just
I
lay
wanna-
down in the stream. Just...
Can I
just
get-
put my
Yeah, willingly.
mouth down to the
Fine.
stream and just start catching the wine?
As that's occurring, perception check, but with disadvantage for Manuel and Jude, due to their being otherwise engaged.
Fine. And now I am consuming copious amounts of alcohol, so I am going to give you. The hell is wrong with me?
Wow.
Really
Okay, so
embarrassing.
you're absolutely fine from all the drinking. No,
Momo, your wine's non-alcoholic.
I've got proficiency.
You're a
in
joke.
perception.
You're a phony.
However, Manuel laying there, even with the sound of the water flowing over him and you insult him, hears a scurrying on the ground. And he looks up, I imagine,
Yeah,
sees
what? I heard
glowing
something.
red eyes. Just one pair poking out of bushes. And then
Hello, do you
more.
want some wine?
And then more.
It's
and more.
non-alcoholic. Don't worry about it.
And then
What's
it looks
alcohol?
like there's about 20 pairs of these. They're only about a foot off the ground, just appearing around you guys in a semicircle. More and
Everyone,
more of these are
someone-
appearing. And out hops a tiny little bunny rabbit.
Just one.
Just one at first. And then another. And then another.
I'd like to fire a shot at it straight away.
It's a troop of bunny rabbits.
Alright, roll initiative and then roll to hit, I guess.
Is everyone rolling initiative?
Yeah, no, you're laying on your back. You can stay there for a second. You can be last. Laying on your back in the stream gets you last. Boomerang.
Yep.
Oh, you boomeranged it. Okay. 21 will hit.
Hey! First damage.
Damage on the board. Woo!
Rabbit takes this boomerang, which like hits it and then doesn't return because you hit something, so it just flops on the ground next to it, straight in the ribs and falls over, and then the rest of them swarm you guys. They are running at you like no one's business, and what you thought was 20 turns into hundreds. I'm gonna give you a reaction.
Pass without a trace. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means.
Okay. I quite like
Cast
that.
fog cloud around us.
So, they stop in their tracks due to that being a reaction. They were going to swarm, and then it's covered in fog and darkness, and they cannot notice you guys at all.
Wow, this fog is so dark.
Sort of sniffing at the air. They don't leave. They're in a semicircle around you. They can't see you. They've stopped attacking. We've actually exited combat for the moment, so you're not turn-based.
I'm going to stealth walk out and just casually just do.
So they were a semicircle, so you're going the
I'm
opposite
gonna
direction.
moonwalk out.
Like in the direction of the stream.
You were kind of like, so stream,
Yep.
rabbits, the only way not rabbity.
Is like back the way we came.
Nah, further in.
Oh, forward. Okay.
So you're all gonna do that? You're gonna wander on away from said rabbits?
Yes. If they're doing
Okay.
it, I mean,
Well,
if
that
I know
was-
one thing about me, I'm a follower.
Nice.
I don't want to lead.
I'm not walking though. I'm gonna moonwalk.
Just not naturally inclined to lead people. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna follow you guys.
Okay. Well, you wander on off, I guess. As you're walking, do you guys want to look for some more eggs, or?
Sure.
Do I know where the egg that I feel was in a
You sort of
certain
saw
area?
color from a distance, and then got somewhat distracted with stream occurrences. So I'll let you roll history, recent history, but history
Sure.
seems fair enough, right?
Fuck off. That was
then.
sliding on 19 and then tipped to 9.
With an 11, you
Unfortunate.
know the vague direction, but not the exact. It's only recent history, so I'm not making it too hard. And it is away from the rabbits, so it's okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head towards that.
Okay. So, yeah, it's a clearing that you come to. There is a giant hole / cave looking thing.
Oh, God.
And you can see some of the coloured eggs scattered around the place.
I really don't want to go in there. But this came out
Got
of
back
one of
into the
those.
tunnel.
Don't worry, friend. There's no boulder for this one.
Is there a gate?
No.
I-
Baldur's Gate
Yeah.
sounds
I
like a
gotcha.
really good song.
I've never heard of it.
I'll write that down.
Is it down by the river?
All right. So we're investigating for eggs. Cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I know what an
Searching
egg is
around.
this time, so...
Investigation checks from everybody, please. So, Kia, you found nothing.
It seems my
Dude.
vision is quite poor.
Jude is just...
Despite living my entire life in the Underdark, I've somehow
Not found a single thing.
not found a single thing.
Jude, you find yourself with 10 eggs.
I got 16 on the roll.
So you got 8.
Oh,
Not quite sure where you guys are going to store them. But you have 10 and you have 8.
I fixed my basket. It's got teeth.
Well, that's right.
It's just a meat basket.
I feel like I can only comfortably hold 7, so I ate one.
Did Lady Gaga design your basket?
Was that was your second, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you gain +1 to rolls, but your movement speed is now taken another 5, and you're still maintaining the disadvantage on cons.
Oh, it's like someone put a spike through my feet. Ow.
Okay. So you got your eggs, and then a rabbit jumps out of the bush again. And then another.
Not again.
And then another. And then another. And then suddenly there is a swarm of rabbits surrounding you
I'm gonna
guys.
throw one of the eggs at him. Take it. Take them all.
They're
I'm
jumping
just gonna
towards you.
reactively. I'm gonna cast Spike Growth.
Nice.
What's the radius
I'll
on
also
that?
cast Mold Earth.
Range is 150 feet. Radius is 20 feet.
Yep. Cool.
And I
So,
also cast Mold Earth.
So 2 of us will have molded earth. 5, so it'll be 10 feet of molded earth, 20 feet of spike growth. So like,
Spikes just appear below them because I'm guessing that's what you'd like to do. Like spiky vines, that's the deal, right? Yep. So they all come up from the ground and just impale most of these rabbits that all die. And just as you have a shocked look on your face there, Cinder, your mounds of dirt cover it up so that you can hopefully not look on as the onslaught of fluff and blood scatters the forest floor. So it leaves you guys with a wall around you and nothing but a giant burrow behind you.
are we going into the burrow, or are we going over the wall?
The only thing that can comfort me now is darkness.
I put my hands over Cinder's
And I head
face.
towards the burrow.
I write that down.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Dude, that sounds like it's sick, like chorus.
As you enter the burrow, you go down a massive slide. You all actually start splitting off into different branches. You're going down and down and down. Quick dex rolls from everybody, please, so we can see how well this goes for you. Well enough.
I'm standing up, skating.
Yeah, you
Fuck
can.
yeah.
I want your flair from that because that's sick.
I'm playing music as we go down.
The opposite of that. Yep, continuing along.
He's skating on me.
I like it.
I've just completely collapsed. He's just using
I'm
me.
actually going to
Standing
steal
on
it for
you.
a second, and then we'll keep going. Yep, cool. And what'd you get there,
Mad.
Manuel?
7.
Okay, 7. So with a 7, you're just like looping around like crazy. You're not taking any damage, but you are quite spun around.
I feel like for the start of it, I'm trying to be like that one cutscene in Final Fantasy X where Titus is like,
Yeah.
like owning the thing, but then just like slips. It's like,
Yeah, that's how it's going down. Jude and Sakia, you are sliding through different paths. Sakia's just tumbling and tumbling and tumbling. Jude, you are on your feet as if rollerblading. Feet going out different directions, having a good time, and then yours kind of cross paths, and you stand on him by accident, and then you're skateboarding him down. Or snowboarding.
Yeah. And I'm
And then
singing
with
Grease in the Butt
13
again. Grease in the butt! Grease in the butt!
13, Cinder, you're just sliding on your back going, every now and again you catch sight of him, riding him, and you see the other one just tumbling around, and you're like,
That's real rock and roll.
what have I got myself into?
if it was rolling, it would be rock and roll.
You all,
Hey.
you all hit the ground and roll a little bit, except for Jude, who's just gets off, and I assume takes out his flask and has a quick swig. 'cause of
After
how
riding
cool-
him. Yeah.
Yeah,
how
after
cool that
riding
was.
me, you get off. Classic.
Absolutely.
But it empty my
Crazy.
storage.
Oh, sorry, 1d4 damage. I'm not going to give you an effect. I'm just going to say, like, it burnt your throat. 7's
Fair.
pretty close. Below 5, it's going to be trouble, but 7's... Okay. You hit the ground.
Take 2
Everyone
damage.
else rolls. You land, smoothly walk away and take a swig. And you're, but otherwise, fine. You guys look around and the eggs are everywhere. Everywhere, covering the ground. Colored eggs, all different shapes and sizes, all different crazy patterns. Also, huge white feathers. And then you notice
Did we
there's a
just
bit of-
hit?
Yeah.
Did we just hit your Label Town's jackpot?
Possibly. The only light
Yeah.
source is just up. There are all the tunnels that, like, similar to what you guys fell down, and they're letting light in from the outside. So you can assume these burrows are everywhere around the forest.
I'm just gonna run and dive and just slide through the eggs.
Okay, cool.
I need to re-grease.
You do that, and this kind of works. You You're smashing egg after egg after egg after egg, and you stop just short of a drop-off. And you look down. And you notice
Do I?
a big... Well, well,
He sinks down.
Jude
Listen
runs up
down.
to you to help you to your feet, and he notices the drop-off that you were slightly hanging over.
Do I?
And you see... You do.
I'm pretty drunk.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
The fluffy ball begins to move. A deep rumbling sound can be heard. You notice it's not just white fur, but also, curiously, large white feathers. Standing up, the massive creature's imposing size is truly revealed, larger than a house, taller than a tower. Its long ears uncurl and point towards the sky. It spreads its wings out, somehow making the behemoth appear even larger. Long teeth show as it lets out a blood-curdling screech. Can I get a dex roll from everybody?
All right.
No. Oh, yeah,
Followed
you can have that one.
swiftly by initiative.
Oh wait, fuck. That was the wrong one.
Ah, nat 1, baby. Nat 1.
Awesome.
Nat 1 minus 1. 0, 0.
Nice. I thought
Zero.
mine was bad. Never mind. Yeah.
Why are you giving us a thumbs up? Guys?
That was sick though.
Yeah, it really worked.
Yeah.
Okay, so you saved. Nobody else did. Okay. You're okay, though. I'm going to allow it. You guys are fine. You just freaked out over this thing. Rocking, except you're already laying on the ground there. Can I quickly
Can't
get
see anything anyway.
I'm going to take the dex rolls as your initiative rolls. Bunny is first. I'm going to refer to him as Easter Bunny. After his big old scream, he's going to go for a wind flap, and I want another quick dex save from everybody. Bit quicker this time. Except for you, Jace, who is going to be hands down affected because you are essentially prone.
Well, that's good because
Yeah.
my save was a 3.
Yeah, so it
I
didn't really
rolled
work
another
for you
nat
anyway.
1.
Hey, okay. So you've managed to brace yourself and stand there. The rest of them, this thing flaps its wings and knocks them backwards a good 15 feet. This entire area is around 30 feet. There is a drop off before you guys and the creature. When it stood at full stance, it was 100 feet, and the drop off is at about the 20-foot mark. We got a rough, so it's 80 feet still above you guys, 20 feet below the drop off. Knocked back 15 from the edge is everybody except Justin. Are we good with that? And the damage you guys will take is 1d8.
Should have had a rest.
Yeah, I wonder why you guys didn't do that.
One rest.
No rest for the
Ooh,
wicked.
full 8 damage to everybody. And Justin, I'm gonna, sorry, Jason, I'm gonna roll twice for you because you were prone. With a 6 as well. 8 plus 6.
If he's prone, he just fails his dex.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I did that anyway.
So I gave him extra damage. I was gonna double it, but I was like, no, I'll give him a chance by rolling a second d8 for 8 and 6.
Just a heads up, we will likely die in this.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get hard or die trying.
Okay.
I'll write that down.
After Bunny,
I'll just be back between 3 days and 2,000 years.
sometime. Jude, you were up, which is good because you were the only one braced, so it all
Awesome.
works for the story.
Cool. It's all about the story. So I'm going to cast Shatter at 3rd level.
Going for as high as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Straight on the
I'll
chin.
go for its head, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So it's gonna damage.
On save.
So hit Shatter right on its neck and just fur, and then like one feather just like explodes out of its neck, and it stares at you. And we'll move along. Cinder.
Just realised there's something incredibly ironic about my character failing all their saves.
Yeah. I wondered that a while back. It's 15.
He never saves.
I'm going to give
Once.
Bardic Inspiration to Cinder.
Obviously gobsmacked by this thing. First thing I'm like, well, giant, I have a potion of fire giant strength. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Trying to think of what I can do with this now. I'm like, yes, giant strength, and then literally like, this is Cinder as a character. She's like, fuck, now what? I'm gonna head towards the edge, and I'm gonna just try and jump at this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go straight up for its head.
Okay, 15 feet of 80 remaining, so you're 75, 65 feet. Yes, 65 feet up. 65
Sweet.
remaining.
Like,
Yeah, remaining. 20, 15. Cool. Cool. Easy.
Fucking math.
On
yeah,
its chest?
I'm just
On its
hanging,
chest?
hanging from this giant.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
sweet.
Moving on. Manuel.
Hey. This is
Hey, it's me, man! Wow!
It's yeah, this is coincided with knowledge of my past of being whipped, beaten, and pinned to a cross for some reason that I don't quite remember. And I was just like, fuck off, memories! I don't have time for this. There's a big fucking chicken rabbit, which may or may not be a normal thing in this world. I don't know shit. Anyway, can I see anything that kind of looks like a weak point or vulnerability between the feathers? Big
Any
shining
glowing
glyph
red bits?
that says like
Say here.
Let's go animal handling, I think would be fairest.
I think it might be
animal
nature.
handling. Man,
But it doesn't matter.
I can. Put
I
a
almost want
camel
to do
through the eye of
religion,
the-
but that seems silly with him. Animal handling?
What is your religion modifier, Manuel?
+2.
I'm just
Plus
as
20.
religious as he is.
Plus
I'm doing
20. What is it? What'd you get for...
So-
Oh,
Animal handling. Right, 17. I can push
You
a
can
camel
tell-
through the eye of a needle, man. I can handle some animal.
17 is good, but it's not like... Oh, it's pretty good. Damn. You can tell this creature is vulnerable in certain places. Like all creatures with large ears, it's probably sensitive around there. It seems to want to not keep... It's keeping its front to you, so somewhere around the back may be problematic as well.
Right at the bumhole.
This makes me want to show
Again.
the Colossus it, but Cinder's onto that already. Alright. Did that count as an action to thing, or was that a free action or a bonus?
I'll call it a bonus.
Nah, so I can't rage. God damn it. Anyway,
You know,
yep,
for
I
fun,
will-
I like the idea of you raging after finding that out. You can rage.
Ah, God damn it!
Yep, sorry, not rage. Get cross. And in my inventories are javelins, which are just other pieces of wood that
Yeah,
were,
splinters
you know,
from the
around-
cross.
from somewhere. They were just in the cave with me.
Or the spears, perhaps?
Yeah, well, Spear of Destiny.
There
Yeah.
was only one. There was only one. And that was sent to the Vatican. Anyway, no, let's not go into it. I've got javelins, and it's only very tall. So javelins, usually range of 30, but disadvantage, range of 120, because I've eaten some eggs. Advantage on all strikes. So that means it's just a normal attack roll for distances up to
I'm going to
120
give it
feet,
normal,
right?
yeah. Yep.
Alright, so I'm going for its ear.
Roll it.
Okay. That was a natural 19, so that's a 26
That'll-
to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Roll me damage.
From the javelin is 10, and then there's 6 radiant damage from my divine fury.
And you're raging,
So that's
so...
16, and I'm raging, so +2, so that's 18 all up.
Damn. Okay.
And then I throw my second javelin.
Okay.
Ooh, not as good. 16 to hit.
Yeah, you got it.
Yay! Don't get the divine fury this round, so that's just 9 plus rage damage. That's 11.
Okay. Cool. So you pierce this thing in its left ear. Why not? And it would look kind of cool, and this thing looks even more terrifying because that's sticking out of it, and its ear has started to slump somewhat, and it looks mad.
It's turning into Frank.
So,
from
Kia.
Donnie Darko.
I'm just going to stay on my back like where I am and just pull out my longbow and just fire a shot. I have no
Love it.
idea where because I can't see anything. I'm just firing off into the void.
I love
Uh,
it. Roll me 2 to hit. 2 different dice to hit. We'll take a disadvantage. Actually. It's so big. Roll
Why
me
don't we?
one
like-
for if it's in the right direction, and then we'll roll for whether it hit after
Okay,
that.
so what do you want me to roll?
So roll a
D20?
20. Yeah, first.
Yeah.
We'll just see if it's in the right direction. So it's to hit, but it's like a pre to hit.
That's just a 12 for a flat D20.
Yep, correct direction. I was going to say anything over 10. You're at least aiming in the right direction. It is massive. So now roll me to hit, because it does have an AC. It's just very low, because it's massive.
Ah, but I have advantage. Fuck. Oh.
Yeah. So-
Guys, did I hit it?
No.
No.
So you shot your arrow from your back. It went the right direction, and it went over this thing's shoulder. So you just shot way too high, and it's just like, ooh.
So to the right, further to the right.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's
I'll keep
exactly
next
where
one.
it is. Yeah.
I am not paying attention to you in any way.
No. I am hanging from a furious creature's chest fur.
Bunny's turn. He's
It's not
going
even
to
mine.
he's going to put 1 foot up on the ledge, and then bring it down hard for a stomp. And I believe you're closest there, Jude.
Or am I? I am.
You are. Yep.
Yep.
What is your AC, sir? Oof. It's gonna hit you.
Is it?
19 plus 5.
Yeah, it'll hit me any day.
Yeah. So you're gonna take
Yep.
D10. 10. There it is. Oof. 14 damage.
Okay.
And then that's it for now. Moving along back to Jude. So you've just been stomped twice. Once. And taken an awful lot of damage. It's broken the ground a little bit around you. Big chicken talon right next to you now.
Cool. I guess I'm going to run up the chicken talon and try and climb up its leg.
Okay. What's your
Yep.
movement?
30 feet.
Yeah. Do you want to use the whole 30, or do you want to use 15 and then hold on for 15? You don't have KJ's ability to just...
I guess I'll use 15 and just hold on to its foot still.
Yep. So it's 20 below, so I'm going to say it's like above the knee you've managed to make it to. So
Cool.
talon leads into fur, and it's like a rabbit knee as it turns around, and you're just on the knee. I'll give you a bonus action if you'd like to do something.
Is that just movement to do that? To
That was
run?
all your movement, yeah.
Yeah, so I still have action and bonus
Yeah,
action then.
Sorry, for some
Cool.
reason I thought you did something first.
Sweet. I'm gonna cast Bane on it. So you need a charisma saving throw for me for above 15.
Will not.
Doesn't save? Sweet. So you must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw each time you do one from now on until I break concentration.
Oh, cool. That's fine.
Yeah.
Cinder. Clinging on there.
Alrighty. How far have I
65.
got to go to the top again?
65 feet to the tip of the ears, but the
The
ears
base
are about
of the
10,
ears?
10 feet. The ears are 10
So
feet long.
55.
So 55.
Alright, so no matter what I do, I'm not going to make it to the ears.
No, but you are still you got 65 feet to the top of that. It's
You could dash and then just be
Yeah.
inside the ear.
yeah.
Would I make it to his face if I climb?
Chin. Give him the shot Justin took before. If you dash,
Just chin.
absolutely. If you
Yeah.
normal speed, chin.
I'm gonna kind of crawl around to his back, like try and get around,
Mhm.
sort of under past his arm, just so I'm in a safer spot.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's 20 feet wide,
Yeah.
like
he's
halfway
got
around.
wings.
He's 40
yeah.
total, so 20
40
feet.
away. Yeah. So
Remaining
So I
10,
make
I
it around
believe.
yeah, sweet. I'm gonna leave it at that, and then I'm super low on health. So while I'm clinging on the back there, I'm gonna swig my health potion.
I love that. That's hilarious. You just crawl around, hold on to this big giant creature, and you're like, cool.
Yeah.
What is
so
it, a
it's a potion of greater healing.
8?
So 4d4 plus 4.
So 9 healing. Awesome. All right. So you heal yourself for 9. So go ahead and feel free to do that. Manuel, where we left you, raging, having thrown a
Cross.
javelin through this thing's ear. You're a little cross. Quite cross,
Yeah.
I imagine.
Big, lots of cross. Eating another egg. Is that a action or bonus action?
I'm going to call it bonus for fun to see what you do with your action after that.
Well, I don't know what the egg's gonna do to me, but you know what? You gave us a thing.
How many
and I
eggs are you
wanna
in?
I'm 2 so far.
Okay.
So
Third
I
egg?
eat a third.
You
which
reduce
for
your
the-
movement.
For reference, I've been keeping the eggs in my bandages.
You've reduced your movement now to 1/4 of its original.
They're all uncomfortably melty.
Yeah.
And do I get any more bonuses, or am I just?
Yeah,
solo?
yeah. I said you could do something. I said that was a bonus action, so.
I mean, are there any more perks that come with it? Like,
No.
or am I just? Oh, so
Perks
it's
are
just
only for
slower
the
from now
first
on.
2. I had
Well,
5
fuck.
because 5 is a pretty bad scenario. But yeah, perks in the first 2 and then it's downhill.
Okay, so I'm
Jay's
at
got
10
to
feet
4,
of
which
move-
reduced his movement to 5 feet. So
Yeah. Okay, so I'm at 10 feet of movement, and then I look up and let he who is without egg cast the first 4 javelins, and I throw 2 more javelins, but this time at the other ear. Okay, that's a 18 and a 14. Fuck.
both hit.
Oh, fuck yeah. Alright. First one with the extra radiant damage.
I'm mad at the distance you were able to get out of that. Ooh, this might not be bad.
19 plus 2, 15 damage for the first hit.
Math. Can you give me the
And
total so I only have to do it
then-
once?
Oh, okay. And then plus 9, so 24 damage all up.
Damn.
Yeah.
How many
Yeah.
javelins do you have?
Well, those were my last.
Yeah, I was going to say, surely
yeah,
not more than 4.
Yeah, I had 4.
What was it? 24?
24 damage. That's some rage. I get a spike of damage on the first one because I'm a zealot barbarian.
So that ear just like flops straight down and is bleeding profusely.
And then I take out my, and then I stumble 10 feet forward with my movement because I'm gonna need to be in melee for the next bit.
Makes sense.
Ugh.
Makes sense. So Kia, laying on your back.
Firing off another shot straight into the void.
Same rules. I think it's fair enough. Roll to hit. Roll for the direction, and then we'll roll to hit. Under 10. Wrong direction.
Listen to the sound of big, gurgling, scary monsters.
Fortunately for you, all your friends are in front of you, or I would have had you roll to hit one of them. So shooting it just straight behind you, it bounces off a rock, does bugger all. Not a big deal. I wouldn't even roll for it. Just, you go to shoot, you got no idea what you're doing. Wrong direction. Would you like
I
to
rolled a
repartee?
7, so I mixed the rock too.
Miss the rock. Just arrow skids across the dirt. It's like 80 eggs.
Yes.
Do you want to bonus something?
Might stand up. That is all.
Cool.
I'm blaming my prone positioning for my lack of accuracy.
Very mad bunny looks down at the guy who shot both its ears with a javelin and furiously lets out a scream, which, same as the beginning, blood curling scream. Can I get a con save from everybody?
Just a minute. Some of my memories are coming back. Oh, these are in disadvantage. That's a flat 10.
Yeah,
Up
13.
to
Wait.
5.
Do I have too many here? What just happened?
I accidentally did a con check.
Oh,
I
okay,
need con
cool.
save with disadvantage because of the egg.
Okay, both of you are going to take some damage, 1d10, but you are also deafened, which is awfully bad for you, Sokia.
Oh. So,
You're only going to take 2 damage, though.
Sakir and Manuel.
Yeah, 2 damage to both of you, and you are both deaf.
What?
What?
Dude!
Shit!
Oh, hang on,
Good
there is
night.
one last thing.
Ah! Mwah.
Mop.
Kendall, one last DM there.
Ooh. I'm like holding my nose and like trying to get it.
You're up there, Jude.
All right, I'm just going to continue to climb up this creature to its butthole.
That would be not up.
What?
Oh, it is
I'm
actually.
on
You're on the
its
knee.
leg.
It's kind of
Where's
mounted
his
upwards.
leg
So...
located?
Okay.
Right.
What's your movement?
It'll be 30 total.
It's 20 wide. You're on the knee. Yeah, 10 to the top of the leg. Because I said the leg was a total of 20 and you went 15, so you're actually above the leg. You definitely make it.
Yes.
Because it would have been... Because you were 15 up, so it would have been...
Now I'm
30.
going to cast Shatter into its butthole.
Not... It,
But is it a butthole or a cloaca?
Oh,
Both.
Is it a bird or a rabbit? We don't know.
yeah. Is the bumhole bird or
so,
rabbit?
I want
We
to
need
clarify
know,
here.
DM.
You actually meant butthole.
Hmm?
You actually meant butthole?
Sure.
Okay.
I want to do internal damage into its butthole.
What's the radius of that?
That or cloaca.
Yes.
Yeah.
That and or cloaca. It
What's
is
the
a
radius?
10-foot radius
Good.
sphere.
Where are
So
you?
it is like
Where are you?
it's
Where are you?
near its butthole.
The hallway?
So I could cast this to
Hanging
have
off
it
under it.
within its body. Basically, is where I could cast it.
Oh, you're going for
His
internal
hand in the
from-
cavity.
So you are, let's say, 5 feet from the butt, trying to
Yeah.
cause this internally. I'm assuming more than 10 feet away from you internally.
Whatever it is, it's not going to hurt me, and it's going to hurt it immensely. Is how it's
Damn.
going to work for it. Because I'm not
Okay.
stupid enough to cast this on myself whilst hanging onto its butthole.
I was checking. Cool. All
Yeah,
right.
so con save or 24 damage into the rectal area.
13.
You do not save 24 damage.
24 damage. Cool. Did you brace yourself? How much movement did you have left? Less than half of
No.
yours? No.
No, I did not brace
That'll
myself.
be fun on the next round. But for now, he does take 24 damage. 10-foot radius,
So,
right?
am I falling currently?
No. We'll see on the next round.
Yeah, 10 foot radius, so 20 foot diameter. It's
Cool.
like a massive, massive ball of pain
Yeah,
near
that was
this
good.
butt.
So I'm going to take it off 2 areas, which is kind of cool, kind of bad.
And the only person who can hear me has already got bardic inspiration, so I can't give that to anyone else anymore.
That's true.
Whap, whap,
Um,
whap, whap.
Excellent. All right. After you, Cinder. On its back, you've watched this thing sort of like weirdly from internally just be like, boom, and it's not happy. bunch of the fluff from its tail just went like.
Yeah, look, having watched the damage happen to its ears and like then hearing and feeling its like insides gurgle and swell, and I was like, you know, looking down, hanging up, going, what the hell? And notice this big fluffy tail. So I'm gonna literally just kind of try to do a bit of a drop slide down the bunny, like kind of semi hanging on, and try to get down to the tail.
Okay, you were quite high up, but for
Yep.
giving you giant strength, I'm gonna just ask for a dex save. Above 10, like closer to 20, I was gonna say there's quite a stylish slide, but with 13, you managed to slide straight down to the tail. Yep.
And I'm hanging on. Yep, hanging on to the tail. Do I still have a? What else can I do now?
That was just movement. That was just movement.
Oh, it was just movement. Okay, so I've still got an action. So you know, knowing that I'm
so
hulking out and I'm hanging onto this bunny tail, I'm gonna kind of like hang on, brace my feet against it, and yell out to my bard friend and request my bardic inspiration.
Cool.
As
And I'm
about to
gonna
get
try
shaken
and...
off this thing. I let go and play my notes of inspiration for you.
I'll let you just sing it.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I'm gonna try and rip this bunny's tail off.
Oh, you have so much strength.
I just got an extra D8 to add to that strength as well.
It doesn't have. Okay, you know what? roll me damage. If you're on it, you're not gonna miss. You're holding the damn thing. Roll me damage.
Damage.
What am I calling it? There's no damage for that.
It's got a strength check, and if
yeah,
it's
I was
high
gonna
enough,
say
it tears
strength
it
check.
off. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because
Yeah, so roll strength and then add a d8 to that.
yeah, I guess. Just roll strength.
All right, hang on, sorry.
It's already high on you.
Okay. Rolled strength. Yep.
You tear, you
22.
you
Plus a
tear the
D8.
tail off, and as you do, this thing absolutely loses it. It screams and screams and screams, puts its head back, and its teeth seem to grow much longer, and out of its tail just pours molten chocolate all over the ground. The ground is now difficult to.
Yeah.
The
Just
ground is
shit out
now
everywhere.
the ground is now difficult terrain, and you guys have in fact removed one vulnerable
Straight below
area.
its asshole, so am I covered in all of its like poopy,
You're kind of attached.
gooey chocolate?
I imagined for your sake, in case this occurred, that you were next to it and were just like, bam, with your spell inside the butt. Do you
No.
want to be under it?
I think I would have been under it.
So you're under it, so it knocks you to the ground onto difficult terrain, and you are in
Yep.
fact going to take some damage for that. Let's do dex save, and then I'll roll.
As I go falling down, I'm gonna call up to the only person who can hear me. My dex save is like 12, so that's shithouse.
Yeah.
Like,
So you're not knocked prone, but it was not a good landing.
Tell Manuel I'm sorry for everything I've done to him in the past. And then as I fall down, I'm going to hit the ground and die, most likely. So I'm going to be out. Give me the damage, but it's likely going to
Yeah.
knock me. Yep.
Well, it was just meant to be difficult terrain, but you got kind of like knocked by it flying.
Well, I am falling like from a very
Sorry,
high
I didn't mean to
height,
kill
so...
you.
No, it's epic. I like it.
Hits the ground. You guys have taken out a vulnerable spot on this, so that's good news.
Yeah,
but you
we
have also lost
Judas
a
is
person.
out.
Yeah, which is a reveal for the record that was gonna come up in probably 2 more turns. Continuing along, Cinder, you've just that was you. This is the next turn.
Yeah, it was me.
Whoa, damn!
Took
You didn't
exactly
hear
what
any
I
of that though.
was-
You might have seen it. It's kind of behind you
did.
though.
I definitely didn't.
Did I see Judas? So I didn't see Judas fall.
No, it happened around the back of the rabbit. You're in
Got
front.
it. fucking kill you, Judas!
Seems awfully insensitive.
When I find you, tell me where you are. I can't hear shit. But fuck, you're a piece of shit. 30 silver. What the fuck is that, you cheap cunt?
That's 3 gold.
Oh, and then I look at this big fucking thing in front. Like, how far am I in it? Like, I was pushed back initially. I then walked 10 feet forward.
You walk
last
10, so you're
turn.
5 off.
I'm gonna smack it on its claw twice.
Cool.
And you're like,
No! False idols!
and I'm back to having advantage because this is melee. And
Yep.
up. All right. 26
Yeah, that'll
to
hit.
hit. To hit for the first
Should
one.
hit.
And that is 4, 6, 12, 15 plus 2, 17 damage all up on the first hit.
On the first
And-
hit.
On the first
Hit.
hit,
You're going to be useful if they get up to the old death throws in this.
yeah. Fucking second attack, 22.
That'll hit.
That's just 10.
Yeah, right.
10 damage in that time.
Cool. So, Kia.
And I just, yeah. Sorry, and I just look up at it and go, I am the way, the truth, and the light. You want to go to heaven? Don't fuck with me.
I like it.
I hear none of this.
No.
I see none
Laying
of
on
this.
your back, deaf and blind.
He can't
I
even hear
stood
himself
up.
speak, so he's just talking like. "Rrr, rrr, rrr,
I'm
rrr."
hoping that's what I'm saying. It's what I'm intending to say.
Yeah, how do you know what you're saying?
So I really can't do a whole lot. I'm gonna, like, because I'm already standing up, I'm gonna move my full distance forward, and then I'm just gonna fire another shot.
So that's only 5 feet if you recall.
Yeah, I'm fully aware.
So you're still 10 feet away, which is actually good, because if you're doing ranged attacks in front of them, you get a problem. So that kind of works. Alright, I'm going to say, roll me to see if you walked in the right direction, because we've been doing it with the shots.
Yeah,
Surely
no,
you can
that's-
feel the creature.
He
Well,
could
no,
if he
I'm-
wasn't deaf and blind.
Right.
Yeah. If he was just one, but he's used to relying on his sound, so...
13.
Yeah, okay, right direction. Anything above 10.
Right.
I'm not fucking around with degrees when it's this big. So you're 10 feet from it, and you longbow take a shot.
Yeah, so it was 20.
Oh yeah, I'm still back on my calculator. Sorry. So that'll definitely
And-
hit. Was it a nat 20 or was it a... Oh no. Cool, and then... Wow. So you fired at it, and it struck true. Like, it went the right direction, straight at this thing, but you just, like, you pulled the bow with just no ability. Didn't pull it the whole way back, and it just, like... that was just hit and fell off.
Nailed it, friends. Jude, did you see that one? Jude, did you see it?
Rabbit's turn. With the extended teeth, it slams them into the ground directly in front of it at this thing that just shot an arrow at it that tickled. Roll me a dex save. I don't even know why I'm giving it to you. It's not like you know it's coming down on you.
Well, that's good.
No, it's 2d10. It's about that good. I swear I did. There we go. 7 damage as the teeth just hit the ground directly next to you. The shock of it hurts you. It didn't hit you straight on. The ground around you cracks and falls. It pulls that claw back and just crumbles away the dirt of the little veranda bit. What's it called? Overhang.
And,
Veranda of
patio.
the
Veranda.
Whatever. Out on
A rock veranda.
we
Balcony.
find rabbits. Yeah. Destroying the ground around there. it gets 2 turns now due to the lowered chaos threshold. So it gets up and lets out a blood-curdling scream again. So luckily, Sakia can't hear this. Jude and Cinder.
Jude's dead.
Oh, Jude's dead.
Jude's dead. No, it's just me.
Just
Can the dead hear?
So yeah, you're rolling on the scream. So roll
What am I rolling?
con save with disadvantage because oh no, you don't have disadvantage because you regurgitated yours.
I did. But
Oh.
that's not going to help me.
It's not gonna help you at all. So you're gonna
Nope.
take a D10 damage and also be deafened.
I was gonna say bulimia
At
saves,
least the
but
scream
apparently
can't
not.
hurt me again.
Three,
Right.
3 damage and you also cannot hear.
3 damage. Okay,
Yeah,
You
I
cool.
can't
rolled
be
a
affected
D10,
by it
not you.
anymore.
You rolled it. Thank you. Yeah.
Cool.
Done.
Right, Bunny. So
Good.
Bunny's on 2
Marvelous.
turns. That's it for him. Jude's dead. Back to Cinder. So you've pulled out its tail, which is now leaking chocolate everywhere. Watched Judas hit the ground hard. He is covered in chocolate, and the ground is also smothered in this stuff. And you're just standing there with your giant strength, allowing you to keep your feet just in place. What do you do?
So I'm still on the bunny.
Well, you pulled its tail out and didn't move, so.
It wasn't bad.
Sweet.
Only because of your strength from the potion. If not, I would have said pulling it out definitely threw you off, but that's cool.
Would have thrown me. Yeah.
Awesome.
Alrighty. I'm gonna. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna make a dash up its back again. I'm gonna start heading towards the top again. I've done my damage, so
10 from the bottom. What's your total speed?
where am I? I think it's 30.
So 60.
Yeah, 30.
10 from the bottom, so you're 70 up. So you're at the base of its neck. A little under.
Sweet, and if that's, yeah, that's my action. That's all.
I mean, you can still belt it anywhere. Like, you're not always looking for vulnerable spots, remember?
Yeah. Oh, I just wasn't sure if I was allowed to still.
She used a bonus.
Oh, she
used
used
a
a
shot.
dash. No,
dash.
sorry.
Yeah,
that's
that's
why
what I
didn't-
thought. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So.
Okay,
I'm
so
just gonna like.
Manuel, after
Cinder.
you're gonna what? Run up and just grab a hold of her.
I'm what?
Cinder? Sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh no, I was just saying Cinder's going for an attack on Titan.
Fuck, don't get him
I
started.
am Mikasa.
Yeah, don't get me started. Last time was a 30-minute.
Going for the nape of the neck. Hey, it's finished now. I don't care anymore. Also, I finished it like 3 years ago. That's off you go, Kendall.
Because I read the manga. Judas! They're gonna fucking kill ya! Yes, it's still just a toe in front of me and stuff. Is there
No, I pulled it
anything-
down. Trashed the ground around it. I love this because you're like on the tiniest bit of landing left.
Yeah, and I've got 10 feet of movement.
Also, standing directly behind you is like 5 feet away, but behind you is Sakia with a bow drawn. Just being like,
I don't know that. Can't hear
no,
shit.
you don't. Sorry.
Okay.
I have no idea that he's in front of me.
Yep.
I was going to do something else, but now that I know that this transaction could happen. Like, if I just swing in front of me, will I hit a bit of it?
Yeah, you were 5 feet. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Fucking rabbit. Chicken rabbit. I can't think of any real good thing. And I'm just like, Judas, when this is over, I'm throwing you off a fucking cliff. And I'm just gonna swing for its whatever's in front of me.
Okay, go for it.
All right. 25 to hit for the first attack.
That'll do it.
Ooh, that's a good roll. Sorry. 12, 18. 22 damage all up on the first.
On the first?
That was like 1 off max rolls.
Wow.
And then second attack. That's a 24 to hit
Yep.
for much less. 12 damage.
Fuck off.
Hey!
Chaos threshold has been reduced to 0, which I'm happy to tell you guys for a bit of fun. This thing goes nuts. Absolutely nuts. And just before we go, I realized, sorry, Jude, I didn't give you a def roll this round. So let's do that.
Is that chocolate sludge damaging? Like, is it a constant damage on the ground?
Not
Nah.
constant. It creates difficult terrain.
A save? That's a single save.
Cool. So this thing absolutely rampages. It starts stomping around everywhere. Just roll a d20 for luck there, Jude. And it spews chocolate from its mouth.
I do not save. I do not save.
It treads on
immediately
you
to fail.
for immediate. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Chocolate spew comes from its mouth directly in front of it. I'm going to get dex saves, not from Sakia, who cannot see it coming or hear it. It's going to... roll me a 20. If it's above 10, you feel that something has changed because it's rampaging about.
You smell the chocolate.
Feels the ground.
Open your mouth.
10. All right, so you know something's coming. So you get a dex save, as do you there, Manuel. And KJ, I know you've got the strength thing, but I'm going to get you to roll a strength to hold on.
I rolled a natural 1 on my dex save.
Yes.
And
Oh, good.
And
you know what's
Sakia,
great? I thought I had advantage, but it's like when not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. I'm like, ah. So I only roll
So-
1. It's like natural 1. Just like,
Sakia and Manuel are going to take this chocolate spew. You're going to get thrown off it towards the ground. And because we went through Pythagoras falling crap before, I'm not going to do that this time because everyone got upset
Fair
about
enough.
it. So I'm just going to say a flat 10 damage. And I don't know what your HP is, so it's I have no idea. 10 damage. You two,
10
That-
damage.
I'm raging, so is that hard?
it will be, but I haven't given you damage yet.
Fuck.
That's hers for falling off. You
Oh,
two,
okay. That's Cinders. Yep. Oh, hi.
chocolate spew gives you the negative effect of an additional egg. Far as I know, you were both on 4 though, which now means you are both sick and vomiting on the ground, unable to move till your next turns.
I was on 3.
You're on 3?
That's right.
Okay,
Yeah, you're on
sorry.
I was on 3.
So
Yeah,
you
Jace
cannot
was on
move
4.
more than 5 feet. Jace, that's a 5th for you. Technically, you went sliding through a bunch of eggs anyway, earlier on.
I would also wonder how I can be sick and spewing.
Spewing up grease.
Grease. All the grease
No.
you've
Greasing
consumed.
yourself.
But I haven't consumed any. I've greased myself.
That's
Absorbed
what's happening.
them.
You're malfunctioning.
Yeah, you're just grease is pouring out of you when it should have been staying in. A couple bolts are flying out. How's that? And you
better.
are reduced to a 5-foot movement, Manuel, because that was the effect of 4 eggs. All right.
Yep.
So,
Unlucky.
death save, please, sir.
Natural 20, good friend. So I am back up with 1.
Man gets up covered in chocolate, 1 HP.
Boom.
A resurrection.
That's how you like
as
to
it
get up.
were.
Wrong guy.
There's not a thing wrong with what you just said, and God bless you for claiming that.
Is that?
What was that?
Not what I thought it was going to be.
I love it. I think that is fantastic.
It
That
stays in. It stays
I'm
in.
on it.
The applause. I can go up to its foot. Can I? Yeah. Okay. Can I? Yeah. Can I go up to its foot and give it a chop to the Achilles with my axe, please?
Go for it.
So is this a
Literally the whole
Rabican
thing is just
or a
bacon.
Chabot?
I just called it Easter Bunny, but that's fine.
Rabican sounds cool.
You go with the axe. Maybe it's because you're disorientated from your fall and then sludging through this chocolate, but you just swing and miss. Just horrifically miss. back to Bunny, who's going to get 2 turns. He's going to spew more chocolate forth from its mouth, this time aiming at the ground at poor Judas, as we now know him, who has just stood up, as well as you there, Cinder. So the chocolate spew.
I'm going to take a swig out of my my loot as I'm about to go down once again.
Does that mean it has to turn around to do that?
It's straight down.
Whoa.
Okay.
No?
Oh, just because he fell off the back of.
She fell off the back.
Bunny.
Oh, yeah, they both fell off the
he
back.
was there too.
Yeah, I fell out of its butthole.
Because he was
I mean,
on its
okay.
butthole.
If you
It's like
prefer,
down,
it takes
it's like-
1 step backwards and spews straight down. Its massive 1 step definitely clears it of where they are.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
fine.
that.
I'm just
Yeah.
purely
No,
trying to
so-
understand
that's
where
cool.
it is.
So
That's
I get
cool.
an
I get
attacking-
that.
So I get an attack of opportunity?
Fucking DMs. You know what? I'll give you the attack of opportunity. Go for it. Monstrous damage again.
Nah, just 12. One damage
gonna-
for each apostle.
I'm gonna put something in. I only had a chaos threshold reduces to 0 second phase, but I'll include a third if you keep going. Beautiful. All right, so yeah, it spews straight down on the ground, causing more chocolate liquid at these 2 guys. So I gave Dex saving throws. Where is chocolate spew? Off you go, guys. Dex save from the 2 on the ground. Cinder and
Which me?
yeah, Cinder and Judas, as I will now refer to you. Oof.
It won't matter though, because the save will still have the damage, and whatever damage that is, it's more than 1. So I am also going to be.
It's not damage, if you recall.
No damage with the spear.
No
Oh,
damage
okay.
with the spear. So you each take another egg. So for KJ, that is your first. So you now get advantage on attack rolls, but disadvantage on Constitution savings, and your speed has been reduced by 1/4. So I'm not doing that. Let's just do
5%, 5 feet.
5. So down to 25 from 30. And Justin, how many eggs were you at?
2.
2.
This
Okay,
will be my
so
second.
3 is reducing you to you are left with a
25
quarter.
feet of movement.
Left with a 1/4. So we're going to drop it further.
No, I mean I was at. I'm
Ah.
only at on 2. Yeah.
Cool. Yep.
Yeah.
So reducing it further. All right. So he gets 2 attacks these days. So he's going to go for a stomp on the ground there at Cinder. 3 damage. Getting stomped on. Not too bad for a giant chicken leg of a 100-foot tall creature. Moving on to Judas.
Hey, I can't believe I'm still alive right now.
No one
I
can.
was not prepared.
But you may not be if 2 things in the vicinity get a hold of you.
With that in mind, I cast invisibility on myself,
Oh.
and I
Okay.
run away.
Disengage.
Yep.
So there's a wall and then slides to get down there. And you're on difficult terrain. So,
So I take like 10 feet of steps away. In the opposite direction to everything.
all right. So, you get near the nearest slides, the bottom of it, and you're invisible. The slide is, I'm going to say 30 feet to get to the top, but it is also difficult terrain. You're going up a slide. Okay? So you have 20 something total. This would, in theory, take you another further 2 turns to get away from the fight completely. I'd say escaping the slide is away.
Stressing and seeing that my one fighting companion has left me.
Turned
I-
invisible and bolted slowly.
It's
Slowly through
almost like he betrayed you.
I just want to also put out there, he moved through chocolate and you just watched his footprints move. So he is invisible, but it's just like squelching. You can see where he went. Like it's not a big deal. You are deaf though. In fact, Judas is the only one who's not.
Couldn't hear him squelching.
So Judas can probably hear Jesus being like, "You're gonna fucking kill you."
Yeah.
Now that he's up, but you
Against
didn't.
the
You haven't.
invisibility.
You haven't. I don't know if you've done it since he got up. I don't believe so, but I
I feel
might
like
be
you've just been
corrected.
non-stop screaming that
Yeah,
out
it's true.
since.
Yeah, I feel like that's how my rage is keeping up.
Yeah. Well, you've been making hits, so.
I'm just gonna frantically start swinging at his foot again with my axe and hopefully try to hit this time.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see. I got no other choice. What can I do?
You could start climbing it,
Ridiculous.
but sure.
I could. Nah, I'm stressing. I'm freaking out.
Take a cut through its like bizarre little Achilles chicken leg situation.
It's got chicken legs. Yeah, weird.
Yeah. Thought it was fun.
Gross.
Till like halfway up, and then they become rabbit legs. Manuel.
Jesus, or Yeshua, if you're pedantic like I am, is going to be looking for no real vulnerable points he can see within like what's right in front.
Tail's gone. Ears are still there. They're just
Alright.
pierced.
He knows he's going to need a bit more movement, and he remembers what happened with Cinder. He's going to spend an action to put a finger down his throat and try to make himself throw up.
Roll a con, I guess. In this case, you want to go low, like you've made yourself vomit.
Oh, for fuck's sake, the one time.
You have
wait, I get
disadvantage on-
disadvantage on.
Yeah.
Hey! Oh, that's even better. Fuck!
You can't spew.
What'd you roll?
Oh, I got a 19.
What was is that the worst?
Yes!
Your fingers are down your throat so far, and you just don't vomit. Maybe it's divine intervention, but it just doesn't happen for you. And I guess that's...
Manuel has great reflexes.
Man
he's got
can take something down the throat.
And of course, now that he's got his memory back, he'd be like, they were probably writing Holy God Emmanuel on the wall, and it got scratched, and that's why he thought his name was Manuel.
That's awesome. I did not piece that together.
No.
So, just to recap, this thing missing its tail, chocolate just pouring out of it, Cinder sitting there chipping away at legs, Judas invisible but kind of noticeable where he is, and in front of you, not that you can see or hear him, is Manuel just trying to vomit.
So, I clearly have to be aware of the. Were we going with Chabot here? I can't remember. Rabican.
Rabican.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the Rabican, I am clearly aware of its orientation at this point because
You
it
are
did
close
try.
enough that vibration-wise, you just know where this thing is. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, I'm just gonna fire off 2 longbow shots, just bang and bang, one
Okay.
after the other, because I do have an extra attack, but I didn't want to waste those extra attacks or the arrows while I was prone, just firing into the void.
Fair enough. Roll.
Now I'm going to be aiming for the leg because can I see at least the top of the leg from?
Yeah, because he's been removing ground like crazy. There's not
Yeah,
a lot
cool.
left of this. Yeah,
Cool. So that's where I'm aiming for at least.
leg.
Mm-hmm. And do I still have advantage on my attacks even though I'm all munted? Okay.
Don't lose those. I never anticipated you guys being able to take eggs off by like self-vomiting and regurgitation of magic. It was just
Okay,
supposed to
so
stack on, but
15 to hit on the first,
yep, got it.
and 6 damage.
Cool. Smacking this thing in the leg. It's not overly happy about it.
15 to hit on the second,
Yep.
3 damage.
Cool. Alright. Good. Yep, so arrows sticking out of its leg, gouged from a hand axe. It's Bunny's turn. He's gonna bring his... You seen chickens when they like eat off the ground with their beaks and they like can reach all the way to the ground with their heads?
Yeah,
It's gonna
we've
do
all
that.
seen chickens.
It's gonna do that with its teeth straight at Cinder.
Well, I haven't.
Bringing those massive teeth down. And Can you roll a dex save for me? So it hits you. In the process, though, I'm going to let you know this in advance, just in case this does not go well for you. Its teeth are now lodged in the ground. It's going to have difficulty getting them out. And you take 4 damage somehow with 2d10. So it hits you really hard, but its teeth keep going and slide into the ground, and it's having difficulty pulling them out. Judas.
Can't do anything heroic from this far away anyway, because I'm too far away to be able to step through the chocolate and do anything heroic.
Are you out of spells?
No, I've still got some. I'm going to try and
Not to
cast
help,
sleep
but-
at a 2nd level on it.
Right.
And I roll 5d8. And that will be the total number. If the creature's hit points are below that, then it will go to sleep.
Unlikely.
9, 13, 17, 18.
Total.
Yep.
Okay. Give me a target.
The
I know
rabbit.
that's not how the spell works,
The Rebeccan.
but it's in front of you. Teeth lodged in the ground. This is important. Give me a target
The
Like the
Rebeccan's
vulnerable,
face.
of the.
vulnerable spots. Yeah.
I don't know what vulnerable spots are, so the Rebeccan's face.
It had ears. Remember, they're still intact. But face will work for me. Hitting its because face includes teeth, right? Teeth were not available beforehand. This is one of the fun mechanics in this thing, is sometimes hitting things or lowering chaos threshold does unleash new moves, reveals new vulnerable spots, teeth being one of them. So sleep is going to hit the teeth, which have a HP. So was it 18 total?
Yeah.
So I'm going to use the teeth's HP. Does that sound fair? Because you hit it in the face.
Put its teeth to sleep.
No, I'm just using its
I hate
HP
when my
as the
teeth go
number
to sleep.
because it doesn't
know,
actually
right?
have HP.
Right.
Remember, it has a chaos threshold, and the
yeah.
vulnerable spots have HP.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Teeth.
this crossover doesn't work for spells that well.
it does. You just got to play with it like I just did, and just say you got to have a location. Fortunately for you, its face was near you, so you did hit it in the teeth. Works. Annoyingly for me, rather annoyingly, I might admit. So I guess it just falls the fuck to sleep. Teeth lodged in the ground. Its ears pierced. Sleep spell's kind of a pain in the ass on a giant hand villain, if I'm honest.
Yep.
What do you want to do? I guess roleplay from here and we'll end combat. Creature's asleep, teeth in the ground, bleeding from its ears, chocolate still pouring out where its tail was.
The effects of everyone being deafened wear off now.
I mean, it's not dead. And they were screamed into deafness. I would
Yeah,
say
but
it
it's
lasts an
unconscious.
hour. Yeah. I would say it lasts an hour.
Which-
It wasn't magical, it was volume.
Okay. Well, I'm
Um,
still invisible, so I guess I'm not going to reveal myself if I can't explain myself, and then I'm out.
Yeah,
Does
I'll
the
allow-
ability
Run away!
Not end
Yep.
if you cast a spell?
No, it's not a concentration for some reason.
No.
Sleep. I thought
No,
it would
invisibility, he said.
Yeah, doesn't that
Oh.
end if you cast a spell?
Yeah, you're definitely available to everybody. And we are out of combat. And they can see
Hey
you.
Jude, can you cast mending on me?
Well, he can't see you. It's so fun that the betrayer has taken this monster out of combat, but then revealed himself to everyone except for Sokia, who I don't know what you think has occurred. You heard a big crash in the
I have
ground.
no idea.
Well, you didn't hear. You felt a big crash into somewhere not too close to you, and then silence, and maybe snoring. Loud
Yeah.
snoring.
All I'm thinking is
You can feel it.
I just need someone to cast mending on me, so I'm yelling out to Jude, cast mending, because I have no idea that he was.
Yeah. You didn't
death
know he was
or
ever
he's
dead.
invisible.
You've never heard that he was the betrayer. Nothing.
I
Fun.
guess I can cast mending on everyone.
Is
It
that
really
what you choose
just
to
repairs
do?
like broken shit, but
Yeah, I was
No,
like,
no, you just need to cast it on me.
it will only work on him because they are
True.
flesh and blood.
mad. Why I do that?
Cool.
I'm just growling at Judas.
I need a real quick specifics here, Jace.
Mm.
When you say blind, do you have eye mechanics?
No, I was built without eyes.
Okay, so I was going to give you sight.
I accidentally
But
give
that's
you
okay.
sight. I am the new Jesus.
If they were there, I was going to actually allow it. But anyway.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Oh my god.
Amazing.
I give you sight.
I really wanted it. Anyway.
You're
alright,
healed,
so
my son.
you can hear again, Sokia.
Okay, well, that wasn't quite what I was going for, but cool.
Oh,
So I
and
can
move.
spend and roll a hit die and regain HP equal to the roll plus 3.
Go for it.
Cool.
What hit die am I rolling though?
It'd be your health.
Doesn't actually say.
So as you're doing that, you can hear Manuel just losing his shit now, just screaming and saying he's going to kill me. I'm like, well, you couldn't see or hear. Manuel was trying to murder you and all of us. And then you're the only person who can hear this.
And I'm
Yeah.
legitimately. Fuck you, Judas.
You can see him, by the way. And you're not in combat.
What,
You can
me?
do whatever you want.
Yeah. He was trying to kill us all. Could
Manuel, you can
feel
see him.
the
Cinder,
javelins flying
You
past
can't
you.
hear anything, so you probably just saw him put him to sleep and become visible. So you're probably just grateful at this stage. You haven't heard anything about betraying us.
I've just walked over and I'm just standing in front of Judas with my arms crossed, looking at him.
He's gonna try and kill me, guys. Well, the only person I'm talking to right now.
Or you can spider climb, so you could just walk down to you, but it's up to him what he decides to do. What are you doing, Cinder? Standing there, having seen this rabbit just fall asleep?
I'm gonna go ahead and scale the wall to see if my other friends are still alive. Because I've fallen down to the bottom of the
You
thing.
have
and
one
there's-
has come down, and the other one has spider climb. So I assume he's gonna
Oh, okay.
come to you
So they're both
anyway.
down.
But
Oh, okay.
well, I
Sweet.
haven't said he moved. Only Manuel has moved. But Sokia is doing something. He rolled a custom 7.
Yeah, so that's how much I heal from mending.
so you healed
7
yourself.
plus 3.
Yep. And you
So
get
I'm
your
just
hearing
explaining
back.
to Sakia that that this crazy man that came out of the hole in the ground was attacking all of us
Yes.
whilst all of this was going on. I'm pointing at him. I'm trying to explain this like visually by visual cues to try and show Cinder. And then as all of that happens, the huge creature that is directly behind our friend Manuel wakes up because the duration is only 1 minute. And I push Manuel towards the creature.
Ooh.
Well, I'm gonna try to resist that.
I'll be back
Okay.
in 1 second, guys.
Yep.
Strength save from Manuel on the shove, and Cinder, we're in combat at your turn.
It's been over a minute, so I'm not raging anymore.
Also, combat ended, technically. I'm just using the same initiative.
All right. 16.
Yeah,
Can I try and like mold earth under his feet?
it's not your turn, otherwise I would allow it. He
Okay.
saves from the shove, so he doesn't fall directly in front of the creature's face or any rubbish like that, but he just moves back a little. Cinder, you watch that. You see the rabbit's eyes open, the Rabican, and you see Judas shove Manuel. You have no idea for context. You just see him push him towards the creature. It's also still difficult terrain, so no one's moving overly quick.
Can't really move anywhere.
You can. You just have half.
Yeah,
your
yeah. Oh,
speed.
just not quick. Yeah.
I thought the fighting was over. This is fun.
I mean, I have no context. I have no idea what's going on with them, but I've noticed obviously this creature wake up and like, shit, and I'm standing right by its teeth. How long are its teeth? Can I get to its face?
Yeah, its face is basically to the ground. Its
like,
teeth are like
okay,
buried.
so its teeth are like
yeah.
short. Okay, yeah,
Yep.
yeah, sweet. I wasn't sure if you said its teeth grew, so I was like, I wasn't.
Yeah. But it's buried
But not
most of
that
them
much.
in the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a hold of its whiskers and climb onto its head.
Yeah.
Can I make it to the base of its ears?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, sweet. And
Because you're
how
not on
much
difficult
strength?
terrain once you're in there.
Am I? Do I still have my strength? Has it been an hour yet?
No, it hasn't been an hour. You're good. It's
No, sweet.
realistically
Can I
been
grab a-
like 5 minutes max that this fight's continue. Yeah, not even.
Can I grab a hold of one of its ears and give it a
You're
good
gonna
rip?
try and shove again? Or pull it out? Go for
Yeah.
it. I like it. Oof. Yeah, right. So ears were left with 17, so I'm gonna say that does it. You rip out both? One? What do you want to do? You roleplay this for me.
I'm gonna go, oh yeah, why not? I'm standing in between both of them, and because I have that extra strength, I've just literally like, I can't bunny wrap that. I suppose I can, just grab a hold of both of them and just
Just peck deck them out of it.
literally, I'm just standing like, all heroic right in between his ears and just peck deck
Excellent.
him.
I love
I
it.
like that.
Rip both
Use that
ears.
term.
You ripped,
Yeah.
It was the motion was, you rip both ears out. Now, a little bit of breaking wall. I said the teeth got revealed as a vulnerable place once the tail was out, but then the teeth were attacked and they had bugger all HP. And they're also in the ground, so they're chipped and buggered. I just didn't reveal that to you guys because they're below ground. Then she ripped the ears out, so this thing has no vulnerable things left. In its death throes, it gets a turn immediately and just going to thrash about. So I need a dex save from everyone except Justin, because he's... Oh, and Sokia, where did you end up in all of that?
Nowhere. I didn't move.
You just stayed up on the landing. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay. So not you. So pretty much Cinder, who's there, and you who got shoved a little towards... Oh.
I'm like, gee, was that a 0?
Yeah.
My friend.
I got 13.
So close.
Bunny ears in hand.
Rushing about, you guys are going to take 3d6. So 8 for both of you, plus an additional 6 for KJ. Which kind of
I'm
works, because you were
dead.
standing on top of this thing's head, and it started thrashing about like no one's business. You got thrown off, smacked into the ground, succumbing to your injuries. You lay there, and you'll be in death saving throws from continuation, which is pretty far away. Manuel, you took that decent amount of damage. Are you still okay? Excellent. Well, you were up next after her. Now, just a quick reminder of kaiju battles. Once vulnerable places are done, you have to cause enough damage in one round to end its HP. It does now have HP. It has a death throw HP. It's up to you if you want to continue this. It's pretty buggered, thrashing about, missing its ears, tail, and teeth.
I've got rages left. Let's fucking damage this bitch. Bonus action rage.
Cool.
Got... Yeah,
Cross.
5 feet
You
of
get
movement
cross.
if I need to... Yep, sorry. I get cross. And I bring up my big plank of wood. And go for 2
Your
attacks.
large wood. Yep.
My large wood. Alright. And I still get advantage, right? Okay. 25 to hit.
Yep. This is good or bad? I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
Good. I was trying to add everything in my brain. 18. 18 damage all up for the first.
Nice. For the first. Oh, I forgot about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get more on the first hit. second roll. Yeah, 23, I think.
Yep.
No more Divine Fury. 11 plus Rage is 13.
Oof, not a bad start. After Manuel, Sakia. You felt the rumbling around everywhere. Your hearing has been repaired in the downtime there from a distance, so you heard it as well. You're under the impression, I believe, if you believed him, and that's up to you, that Manuel might be a bit of a psycho. But he's also attacking the thing you're attacking, which is a giant 100-foot Rabican. So
I'm just gonna fire off 2 shots and try and get them as close to Manuel as I can, but hit the Rabican.
like a warning.
Like,
I like
yeah,
it.
kind of like a warning shot, but I'm getting my damage in too.
Alright, cool.
It
Roll
was very
for
tempting
hits.
to hit Jude though. Yeah, alright, so. Okay, so 9 on the first one.
It only. Hey, that's better.
And 24 on the second.
That'll hit. It's a nat
Yeah,
22,
that's a
so
crit.
you definitely
Yeah.
hit, so it's a crit. Let's go. It's good.
Big crit energy. Come on.
And 8 damage.
Cool.
Bank.
Yeah. Awesome. Alright, sinking the arrows in. Judas.
Okay. I'm on the same level as what's his name, or is he further down?
You're both on like base, there was only 2, so.
Okay, yeah,
Down
so
here.
I'm on the base level. Okay. And he can't hear, can he? Emmanuel.
Nope.
That's lame.
Only person who can hear at all is Sakia.
Not listening to anybody's prayers.
So nothing's changed.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, then I don't know what I can do.
Oh, you pulled out some pretty cool moves with that sleep spell. That was fun.
Yeah, but even the rabbit can't even hear me anymore because there's no ears.
Do you have any healing things for the downed party member? Or?
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that when I
No.
started deafening people that you played a bard. That's fun.
I don't have any
I'd
any
love to
heals. I
pretend it
didn't
was
give
on
him
purpose.
anything to heal at all.
Alright.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
I've got a dagger, so I'm gonna get that dagger.
Cool. You're gonna chase the 100-foot rabbit with a dagger. Cool.
Or
Probably gonna go for a manual at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a 23 to hit,
Oh,
I'm gonna say it's above your AC.
and
Yeah.
you're gonna take 5 piercing
He is
damage.
raging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
half.
Yep.
So 2. Okay.
Piercing
I'm
damage.
guessing in the back though, because he was facing the creature.
That's how I do it.
So I'm gonna say
Right back.
I'm gonna say 4. I'm gonna
Judas.
double that.
Okay. Yeah.
Back to Cinder, and this is your last chance to do enough damage to this creature before we reset the HP, because it has to be in 1 round.
So Cinder, the one who's
Dead.
Yep.
unconscious. Well, if she rolls a nat 20, she can get up and have a turn.
If it's 20, I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh, so close. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a save at least. All right, back to Rabbit, who's still thrashing about, gets up and just pukes towards both, all 3, in fact. Manuel, Judas, and Sakia. Dex save,
But
or take an
I'm
egg.
on a different level of ground.
Sorry, I didn't
today.
mean Sakia. Cinder. You're up top.
Carry on then.
My bad.
con
So Dex saves.
No save.
Dex save. Ooh. 18.
I
So
will
another-
be dead again.
You don't take damage from these.
Oh no.
Taking an egg, which I believe is your 5th which does make you sick and vomiting, so unable to move.
Okay, so I might as well be dead.
I didn't say that. Cool.
I feel like we're playing a very long game of we're about to be dead in about.
I'm shocked
10
you did this
rounds
well.
time.
Well, yeah, I'll do something if we get back to Rabbit, but did you take that egg, Manuel?
18.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Cool. And you, KJ, did you? What was your roll? I missed it.
18.
Oh, you're good too. Cool. Easy. All right, Manuel, your turn.
I'm guessing Cinder just like had a spasm while being unconscious and it
Yeah, somehow missed
just
her.
missed the nose. Ooh,
Don't know how dexterity saved her from that one. You're right, but it did.
there's a big rabbit.
Man, you were on such a good start on that round too.
We need to kill. Someone just stabbed me in the back, but now they're throwing up. Someone's down.
That's pretty funny that he stabbed you in the back, got hit with a bunch of chocolate, and just started to vomit.
So I feel like I still got time to deal with the betrayer. And boy, do I have plans.
Very forgiving of you to leave him alone while he sits there vomiting, but sure. I wouldn't.
Well-
He has 1 HP.
The rabbit's possibly going to kill everyone. And I don't want to
The greater good of mankind.
I don't want to kill Judas. I want some other kind of revenge. That's not vengeance. Anyway,
Revengeance.
That's a good one.
all right, attack at rabbit. Yep, 24 to hit. First one.
That'll do it.
I'll get the modifiers together first.
What are you attacking it with?
It's with my thing, so it's like +6 for the strength thing, +2 for rage bonus, and when I add the radiant damage, it's a d6 +3.
I meant weapon, sorry. Oh, it's your wood.
Yeah, I'm hitting with my plank of wood, which
Yeah,
is
cool.
most likely the crossbar from the
Excellent.
cross. Yep.
Cool. Was stuck to your hand still.
Good roll, good roll. With all the modifiers and because of the bonus damage from the radiant,
Was
that's
Was it a crit
that's-
as well?
it was not a crit, unfortunately,
Oh.
but it's 20.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah,
And that's
So
just
20
your first,
damage.
right?
yeah, on the first. Second won't be anywhere near that good because I don't get the buff from radiant.
did fine last time.
16 plus 8. That number 24. Ooh, max. 6 and 6. So 12 plus rage plus 2, 14 plus 4. 18.
Jeez, alright. Okay.
You're acting like I'm not the son of God.
Yeah, that's fair. So, Kia, you've just watched him smack a thrashing about rabbit with a piece of wood. No, you haven't watched.
No, I didn't.
You've heard. It's your turn. You managed to hit it last turn, so that was cool.
So I'm just going to do the same thing again, just letting Manuel know that I'm watching him, but I'm also going to shoot the rabbit.
After your mate stabbed him in the back, you're watching him. I like it. Cool. Shoot at it.
Uh, 16 to hit on the first one.
Yep.
6 damage.
Okay, stop. Brilliant. Caused enough. Hey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Because
Yeah.
I got a 21 on the next.
Yeah.
I'm rolling
Uh,
damage on that too, because I'm going to shoot that fucking corpse.
Arrow lands in this thing, and you killed it, so you describe its death.
He
Earless,
doesn't know because he can't
tailless.
see.
Yeah.
But all I hear is just pop and just the like liquid sound of like chocolate just dripping out and just spraying everywhere.
I
In
like
front
it.
of a big pile of meat hitting the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, that's mine.
You're
Oh
just
my
dropping
gosh.
trow.
You don't have
for
any
no
meat.
reason.
Okay, combat has ceased.
True, actually.
The Rabican
Robo
has,
meat.
the Rabican has passed. A wave passes through all of you. You feel it come out of this creature. All the eggs shimmer around you. And the chocolate on the ground changes from dark brown to white as it becomes normal egg.
That's semen.
And you're all covered in like a snotty substance. And
I
it's
am
up...
just going to grease myself with it.
it's not
I haven't
gonna
been
give you
greased in
extra
a while.
lubricant. Okay. What would you guys like to do?
I want to go help. Is Judas still throwing up?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go
Probably
over
worse
to...
after he realizes now like he's now vomiting like raw egg as
Egg,
well.
not.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna slowly head over to Cinder because I'm still, thin.
Additionally, real quick, you're going to be granted a few things given the end of combat and the return of your memories, including free healing, ability to make as many fish as possible come out of a single bucket, and willingness to turn as much liquid to wine as you would like.
Okay.
Healing has to be done with somebody drinking your blood, though, because why not?
I've got enough hit points, so I'm gonna go over to Cinder. I'm just gonna bite my thumb till it bleeds and just put some drops in her mouth.
You take
Super
two.
confused by that.
Yeah,
Drink the blooded. Yeah, it's a thing.
lot of grass.
Doesn't matter.
And then I'm gonna go over to Judas
That,
while he's throwing
can
up.
I,
You're fully healed
was-
with your hearing returned.
oh no, I was just gonna say, and I wake up in a daze, going, Edward? I had to. Please
nice.
continue.
Yeah,
I like it.
and I'm just gonna point. I'm just gonna go. 1 second, please. And I go back over to Judas. I'm still deaf, I'm guessing.
No, you're fine.
Oh, so Judas, they're throwing
False
up.
gold around you passed. So
And I'm just gonna go, Judas, you've been a bad, bad boy. I'm gonna find a rock, sit on it, bend Judas over my knee, and spank him repeatedly.
So you didn't heal him. He's vomiting. So yeah, I'm just gonna
It's
say pick him up.
non-lethal. I'm not doing
Yeah,
damage.
you
I'm
can do that.
spanking him.
I'll allow it.
I'm
Completely.
on my knee and I'm spanking him.
Can you resist it all though, dude?
No, he's vomiting
No,
profusely,
I'll cop it.
and yeah.
When this is done, you're gonna be sleeping in a bucket of fish.
Sleeping with the fishes.
This is the
Sleeping with
wrath
the
of-
fishes.
wrath of the Son of God.